Sounds like fun.
Oh wait,
Imagining
I'm gonna
that
read the
there's-
opening crawl this week as well. So episode 20, season 2.
Bert, can you do it like the voice at the beginning of an episode of
Tom
Clone
Cage.
Wars?
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Please?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah.
One of those.
With the party split, the crew ran into different sets of problems. On Chandrilla, Ion Aaron's search for clues has only uncovered a new mystery. The Yemlock Corporation? Meanwhile, the Pike Syndicate interrupted Kilar and Herg's rendezvous with Cool's gang. I need to breathe. Woo.
That was great.
I couldn't, I don't know how, I guess they paused and they edited it
Yeah.
all together.
They
and,
edited it
Yeah,
together.
they, yeah,
little bit of
take a
post.
breath. Yeah.
Yeah,
What they do is they record a sentence a day and then
yeah.
they just fix
And
it.
then they just fix it, yep. So hopefully that all made sense. If not, you can blame Hector. Good things, bad things happened last week. So we're gonna jump straight into it.
Okay.
We're gonna go to
The
our first
Yemlock
unlock.
Corporation.
This is for you guys in the sense of we'll see what. Well, this unlock is called what will they need most. So you guys can decide
Great.
what they will need most. This will be
Nervous.
at the end of this hour. One of these will unlock. They will get a temporary boost in the stat. And I guess you'll have to see what they will need most as we're getting there. So with that, I'm going to
Damn.
season finale. You guys are ready? Start the clock. Here we go. Get my notes.
I don't need anything. I got a vibro axe. I'm good.
Yeah, that's the only thing you'll ever need in
Yeah,
life. You don't need
it's true.
food or rest or
You didn't
water.
pass out last episode.
You
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Just you were
Straight up
going
passed
heavy on
out.
that blood magic.
Yep.
You were like, and you passed out, Hector.
Okay.
Am I still passed out?
No.
No,
Cool. I think revive.
Yeah, we stabbed
Okay.
you with a stim pack.
What?
And
He
you
got a
that's
lot
right.
of stim packs. Maybe
Pulp
used all of
Fiction
them.
Yep. We Pulp Fiction.
We have a split party, so we're gonna start off with Kilar and Herg.
Oh boy.
You are in space. You are at this rendezvous location to meet with Cool's gang. However, there seem to have been some Pike Syndicate ships that were there. They demanded you to surrender your ship.
took care
You
of
decided to tactically
Taken
retreat.
care of.
Tactically.
Uh,
we came back.
You came back when you realized you left Caleb there. As you had come back, you saw that the C-95 headhunters were kind of disabling and destroying the Indomitable.
It was already pretty disabled.
It was pretty beat up. We won't mention why.
But
But
better before you guys bailed.
with that said, through some excellent piloting and some fancy firing from
The-
K001,
Yes.
you're able to, you depleted all of your proton torpedoes, but you destroyed the two Z-95s. The Star Courier approached you, hailed you. On screen there was a woman, dark hair, dark complexion, who had basically said that you have some explaining to do. So with that, we're gonna pick up right there. You see this image in front of you of this woman who looks rather pissed.
I'm sorry. Are we acquainted with one another?
No, not yet. We were supposed to meet, and it seems like trouble seems to follow you, I guess. We come here at this rendezvous per your guys' requests, and lo and behold, the Pike Syndicate gets here. So you can understand that we're a little on edge, trying to figure out what's going on. And then to top it all off, you guys show up, and then you leave. And then your friend shows up, hails a distress signal, starts getting beat up. We have to leave our asteroid field, our cover that we're hiding in, and to try and save him. And of course, that's when you show back up. So,
Captain, we don't have time for this. We have to retrieve Caleb.
Listen, I'm so per our request. I don't recall putting in a request to rendezvous with anybody at this location. Cool?
Well, you asked if you wanted to meet the gang.
Yes, but
This woman is the gang?
Well, no.
and you start to see like other droids that kind of pop into like the holo projector. There's like a little gonk droid that pops up.
Right.
There's like an old R1 astromech. These things are like bigger. They kind of like rolling
Yeah.
in. You're seeing them all popping in. We're here too. Oh, Commander, cool. Oh, it's so great to see you.
Oh, hey guys, what's going on? Yeah, so maybe we should. This is the gang, but we should probably go rescue Caleb first.
Thank you.
Yes. Forgive me. I'm willing to explain whatever it is that you think you need to know from us, but allow me to ascertain the status of my friend first.
Yeah, I think that's probably best. If it seems to be dead in the water, if you dock with it, we will continue to maintain kind of an overwatch just in case anyone else comes back. But please hurry, because odds are they'll be back soon.
We will.
I'm on it, Captain.
And she like disconnects the community.
Okay.
All right, you're doing it. Go ahead and roll a pilot.
Yes. Space or planetary?
Oh, space, please.
Space. Because you're in space.
You're in space.
Okay, but we're near planets.
This is true. This is true.
What
No,
it
planetary is like
qualifies.
driving a speeder.
Technically, guys, we're always in space all the time.
Yeah.
Okay?
We are traveling through space right now.
Thank you. Thank you for
Sounds
having
like
my
an
side on.
Naeem or Lucas, is there a way for us to get that monitor on so we can see what dice
There
we have?
are no dice in the pool at the present moment.
well,
It's going to be.
That makes
It's-
everything so much
I
easier.
see it like
Oh, yeah.
cocked over to the red.
It's
so what do we got?
probably pooped over a little bit, just plop. But you have no dice. And it is going to be 2 difficulty for this check.
Okay.
I got to make a roll with my stats.
You said 2 difficulty?
2 difficulty, please.
Oh, weird. I don't know why I just deleted one. That's so weird.
Oh,
Let
that's
me-
so
let me-
strange. Maybe put another one.
Okay, there's another one. You said it was 2 difficulty?
Are you just stalling for...
You got it. I deleted one of my own. Let me double check. You said piloting
Yeah. Space.
Okay.
Yeah.
Piloting space.
You only have one?
is
That doesn't make
agility.
sense.
No, I don't. It's I don't have a ranking, believe it or not, guys.
But you only
I don't
have
a
one
ranking
agility?
in space piloting. So what it is I have to go to right next to it in parentheses. It's AG, which is shorthand for agility. So that means I'm going right up
the way
to the
to the
top of my characteristics,
No
right
stats
there,
except
2
for
over.
Braun.
Yeah, dude, everything is 2 across the board except for Braun.
You
which
only
is
have...
a
So,
5.
it looks like you only rolled 1 green. Did you
I
accidentally...
didn't even roll yet, Bert.
Oh.
Now I'm confused. You said space.
Roll the damn dice!
So if we're in piloting
Think of it like this. Think of it like this.
agility. Here we go. Lucas, no dice.
No dice.
Oh,
Okay.
a monitor is coming to life.
Did you roll it yet?
Oh man, here, fine.
I'm just going to take it as
Fuck. One failure,
So the one that was there the whole time.
2 advantage.
Okay, great. Oh, and now there's some dice.
You guys. Damn it. That's the last time I
So
listened to peer pressure from Bert. So I crashed the ship. and
you are flying the Yojimbo closer to the Indomitable. It's a little bit hard to dock with it because it's not normally when you do these kind of docking procedures, everyone, one thing powers down its
Right.
engines, you're able to dock with it. This thing is just kind of drifting through space. It seems like you're seeing still like chunks of metal and debris kind of flying off in a big area that was hit by the Z95s. You do your best to dock with it.
Captain, this ship is gone. This is destroyed.
It's starting to
Definitely
you kind
looking a
of
little worse for wear.
scrape it a little bit. It's all just cosmetic, but you're able to.
Oh no, another one of Aaron's secret closets was opened in all of his clothes.
He doesn't have
Doesn't have any
he
more
sold
clothes. He
them
sold them
all.
all.
He
It's a
says
very
he
sad
sold
story.
them all. I don't believe him.
Closets
are filled with depression.
You're docked, but the connection you have is a fragile one. You're still able to connect the cables. You're in it, but if anything happens
right.
to the ship, because it's not stopped now, and something deviates its course again, you're right next to an asteroid field. If anything hits it, you're
I
gonna break
relay
it.
all of that information to the captain. Captain, let's go. We're running out of time.
All right, let's get a move on. So I'll go aboard the Indomitable.
Cool, stay here. Don't do anything. Don't touch anything unless we say.
Okay, but I can. You want me to like scan the ship first before you go in, or?
Yes, please.
I mean,
You didn't already scan? Yes.
okay.
He's gonna scan. He's got slightly higher intelligence now.
I know.
I hope there's a life form.
So there's a lot of feedback. It seems like there's a lot of maybe like instruments or something
All right,
broken
get
in
out
there.
of the way. All
Wait.
right.
There's no gravity and no life support.
No life support, Captain. Do we have? We've got suits
Yeah,
here, right?
we have.
You have one
we have
actual
a
full body
spacesuit.
spacesuit,
Right.
and then you have like a breather mask. So if
Right.
Captain, I'll wear the mask.
Yeah. I'll put on the spacesuit to go over and get Kayla.
Sure. So you have the spacesuit on,
Yeah.
and then Herg, you're going to. You have like just.
Is it over just here, or is it my eyes and ears?
Think of it
Like a helmet?
as you could cover your whole face,
Okay.
right? So think of it maybe.
An old Ivy diving.
Yeah, like that level, right?
You know
But
what's crazy is that if it goes to here, like, can I go out into space with that?
You're not going
it creates
into
a
space.
it creates a
But there's
suction.
no atmosphere.
It is allowing you to breathe.
Yeah, but
It is
you're,
creating
you're
its
not
own
going
atmosphere.
into space. You're going into a spaceship.
Right, but has no
It has no life support.
Right.
no life support.
Which is
so-
why we need to go quickly.
Oh, so
This will allow
No
you to
gravity.
breathe.
no
Y-
gravity.
no gravity.
And life support
No life
systems
supports.
are gone, which means it's maybe whatever air is in there until the air runs out.
Sure.
Yes.
Correct.
But
But
just go
but
with it. Some people Mary Poppins through space in this universe.
Yeah.
So.
this is true too.
Yes.
This
so
apparatus
cool.
that you're putting on is it allows you to breathe
Okay.
if for a limited amount of time for the oxygen tank that it has.
Okay.
So even if you were out in space, it would be limited as long as your vacuum to
Right.
this is fine.
Let's go.
But there's always a risk.
Yes. I'm willing to take it.
So you guys are like loaded up at the loading
Yes.
section, the connection tube. So standing in front of you
Mm-hmm.
is the door into the Indomitable.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head towards the cockpit of the Indomitable because logically that is where Caleb should be. That's where he. I mean,
I'm
he was
gonna-
piloting the ship.
Try to hail him to see if anything comes up. Channel 4. Caleb, come in.
There's no response.
Nothing, Captain.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go. Ready?
Oh.
Yeah.
And it's just like the first game.
As you go in, you're seeing different tools, debris,
Right.
things floating around. The lights are on, some of them, but most of them are kind of flickering or
Right.
off,
Frame pictures of Aaron Val just crushed,
floating through. Yeah.
glass shattered.
The shards are also floating through.
Sweet memories of when I shot your droid.
Yep. Yep. What? No, that doesn't. Okay, so you're in the Indomitable.
Yes.
You're heading towards the cockpit.
Yes.
Okay. So you again kind of pulling your way through.
I'm gonna throw the captain towards the cockpit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go, Captain.
Sure.
Propel me.
Go.
Okay. Do an athletics.
Yeah.
Why
I
do
like
you
that.
say things that make you have to?
That's easy.
But athletics is good for him.
True.
And he's good. He's had plenty of experience.
It's
early.
true.
gonna
He's
be
really good. And children.
2
Roll your
difficulty
geometry.
plus a natural setback because it's in.
I see. I feel like it gives you an actual
Good call.
boost because there's no
call.
gravity.
Oh.
It's requiring her to do an action in zero gravity.
That's true.
Your
That's
action. I understand your physics and
Yes.
logic, but you have 2 setbacks
roll?
and 4
I
difficulty.
didn't
unless
take
you-
any. I got a failure and 3 advantage.
Okay.
Oh my
So
god.
you
So I slam the captain on a wall somewhere, right towards a chair.
kind of
Sorry,
Captain, and he just throws you, and you just sail right past the cockpit, and you kind of are now like bing, bounce off, like the turn, the corner, and now you're kind of floating
Okay,
back
but
into
what's
the
the advantage?
cargo.
I got 3 advantage.
Okay,
What's
well, a
the
little
advantage?
too
The
much
advantage
force for no
is-
gravity.
Sorry, Captain.
The console that he threw you and you hit somehow turns on all the lights. So the darkness that was in here,
Oh, okay.
kind of the things just kind of, you see like the Indomitable struggle, and the lights are on, but so some systems are working, and now it's a fully bright ship.
Sorry,
Okay.
Captain. I'm stronger with no gravity. I forgot.
It's okay, Herg. The sentiment was appreciated. Okay. I'm gonna pull my way back along the wall to now go back
All right,
into
so
the cockpit,
by the time
as I intended to do in
Yeah.
the first
I
place.
grab it. We're at the cockpit. I got her.
Okay. You guys are there.
Okay.
Yep. The doors are already. There's no. Yeah. The way that the Indomitable is, it's instead of in the Millennium Falcon where there's like 4 seats,
Right.
it's just 2 back to back. There's nobody in here.
Damn it. Any sign looking around of a hasty exit or any sort of clue as to. I mean, this ship isn't that big.
No, it's not that big. Go ahead and do a perception.
Okay.
2 difficulty.
Did my ship get Event Horizon?
Perfect. I'm gonna take. I'll take those setbacks. Why not? I'll leave
Hyperspace
those
is
difficulties.
technically
Two
an
setbacks.
alternate dimension that you're
It
traveling
is
through.
technically an alternate.
Oh, is it really? Just like Nightcrawler? That's cool.
2
Makes
success, 3 advantage.
Okay.
Fold the paper.
All right, so you look around.
You see that there were definitely ghosts on this ship.
Straight up, Sam Neill. No eyes, all the cuts. You're looking around. It definitely seems like you're, with the lights back on, there's like sparks that are coming from one of the consoles. It looks like there was damage that was taken within the cockpit itself. As best as you can tell from maybe like an impression in the chair, it looks like Caleb maybe had left and like pushed off of it. So it looks like he'd left.
Right.
And he was in some sort of ability to leave here.
Right.
One of the consoles is on, and it's kind of like an error readout. It's like.
Okay. Then there's nothing else I can tell from the error readout. It's just
You could
an
go
error.
to it, yeah.
Yeah, I'll go check it. I'll go check it out.
Sure. So there's a lot wrong with the ship. It seems like something happened kind of as it was leaving Spira and then also in hyperspace.
Right.
There were a lot of kind of malfunctions that are happening in hyperspace that when it came out, it was in a vulnerable position. So its shields were not operational when it first came out of hyperspace. Logs indicate that it took damage from the Z95 headhunters. The engines were out. The hyperdrive was out. And the life support was out, all when it came out of hyperspace.
All when it came out of hyperspace. Looks like Aaron did more damage to the ship than he realized.
However, after being out of hyperspace,
Right.
it looks like there was a log that the shields were brought back online.
Okay.
And that's all that was brought back on after it came out of hyperspace.
Okay.
So it allowed it to survive that
hit.
affront from
Right.
the Z95s, the Pike Syndicate, but it looks like no other systems were brought back on after that.
Looks like Caleb was able to get the shields up when he was attacked by the Z95s, but that's all I can tell.
All right, well, we should probably check elsewhere in the ship that we haven't looked yet.
Yes.
Where could he be? Where should we go first, Captain?
I mean, we could check the cargo hold, split up, check the living quarters.
Sounds good.
Please don't.
Do another athletics, please.
Okay. Easy.
You've slightly learned from the previous one. So it'll be one difficulty, but then also one setback.
All right. I feel confident about this one. Whoa.
Just zoomed in.
Whoa! What?
Weird.
That's crazy.
Success with a threat.
7 successes
Okay.
with 2 threats. That's nuts. Nothing canceled it out. Nothing canceled
Not
each other
at all.
out. 7 successes.
Dang.
And you're trying to throw Kilara to.
We're splitting up. I guess. I don't really know the layout of the Indomitable, but is cargo bay different from living quarters?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
So
then I
imagine
threw her to the cargo bay, and I'm
Sure.
gonna go then fly to the
Right.
living quarters.
is what you intend to do. However, you push Kilara in that direction. 7 successes. So you were like, I'm gonna throw her down there. So just like eyeing the needle, you just look perfectly between where like the cockpit is.
Perfect spiral.
And
Laura facing a perfect spiral
you
right
can
now.
see it, and you just start spinning like a Nerf dart through. Again, you're slowly getting used to zero G. You've never really had that much
It's
zero
too
G.
perfect. It's
So it pushes you back because you kind of, and you push up against
the lights.
console commands at the front of the cockpit, and the ship starts to sound like it's starting to drift.
Oh no.
Like you pushed the handle, and now the ship is slowly turning. So it's not like again. There's no power, so it's not like you're jerking on it and it's moving, but you're hearing like creaking as
It's disconnecting from.
it's starting to.
Starting to.
Captain, we're running out of time.
Cool, we may need backup.
Okay, I'm trying to course correct, I guess.
He's gonna do a
Yes.
pilot.
Shit.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Sounds
Great.
Oh, no.
Interesting is always a euphemism for bad.
Samuel does appear.
The engines on the Ujimbo slightly just as he's trying to kind of course correct
Right.
the tilting of the Ujimbo in this direction.
Captain, I can kind of maintain this for a little bit, but you guys are veering. I don't know how long I can hold this. You gotta hurry.
Copy that. Okay.
So you made it. You go in
Right.
again.
And all the lights are on now.
All the lights are on. You're in the cargo hold. There's the
Right.
back to tank there. Supplies
Right.
are kind of floating around.
Right.
Go ahead and do a perception check.
Okay.
Captain, what do you perceive?
I'm relatively perceptive. So what's the
just-
difficulty?
It's going to be 3 difficulty.
Just
Three.
keep it right there.
Okay. I'm gonna take an extra difficulty
Sure.
to be an ability for myself.
I know. That would have been great. Interesting. 1 success, 1 advantage.
You quickly scan, and you immediately just ignore everything that's in the crew quarters section, because if you start thinking, what would Caleb do if he was in the situation? He wouldn't spend his time over there. He'd be trying to fix the ship.
Right.
So you start making your way through past the cargo hold where there's like the entrance to the maintenance
Sure.
area where the engine is.
Right.
And there, floating, lifelessly looking, is a Nautilin. You can't know for sure.
Man, it'd be crazy if it was not Caleb. I'd be like,
That
where
is-
did this fucking Nautilin come from, and
That
where's
is-
our friend?
That it's Caleb because
Right?
it is wearing some sort of combat battle mask.
Whoa.
Can we tell if there's a tendril that is?
Oh.
Yeah.
You got an advantage. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yes, you can.
Okay, it's good.
That's his tendril, baby.
Okay.
All right. It's 0G, so it doesn't matter that he's like bigger and heavier than I am. I'm gonna
Yep.
grab him and call out, Herg,
Yes,
I
Captain.
found him.
I'm on my way.
Okay.
All right.
As
gonna
you, yeah.
Take him back to the Ojimbo.
Captain,
Cool. What is it?
I think we have company.
Oh
And
no.
he plays a message.
Oh no.
And
By order of the Pike Syndicate, all ships in this area must power down their shields and engines and surrender their vessels. Prepare to be boarded.
Cool. Can you contact your gang?
Is that
Yeah.
an old message, or is this new?
No,
Pike
I think they just say the same thing. They're not very original.
Well, what's the status on your gang ship?
They're here, but there's a lot of them.
yeah. But with that, we're gonna wipe to
Oh jeez.
Chandrilla.
Yes.
Last we left you guys, you were in a fancy
We were in a
restaurant,
winery.
a winery.
I was looking for a sommelier.
You were looking for that when you saw a.
Sorry, what was it, Bert? What did we look for? I'm taking notes. What are we looking for?
Oh, I don't know. Because the person who was there was like, I'm not one of those, and he left.
A sommelier. Okay.
And he's like, let me get someone to
Yeah.
help you with that. When you briefly caught a glimpse of somebody who looked very familiar, you realize it wasn't the exact person that you thought it was at first, but instead a person you met a long time ago, back when you had first joined the Ojimbo, and you were with Kilara on that adventure to save the
Billy
ranchers.
and Susan.
Billy and
We're
Susan,
going to say Billy and Susan.
who was leaving with a group of individuals. They looked like they were wearing suits. They had briefcases, and then you saw that it was clearly indicated that they had like Yemlock Corporation briefcases. But they have just left the restaurant. You guys are sitting here together, the wine bar that you're in.
Io,
Yes, yes.
you stopped breathing. Why are you so excited?
No, I thought I saw a ghost. Did you see what was on the briefcases?
That was. Oh, that's our corporation. But who's the guy? That's who you started holding your breath for. You only hold your breath when you get really excited. Or if you're going to kill someone.
No, I thought I saw a ghost.
I mean, did you? That'd be interesting.
I don't believe in such things.
Okay, then you did see a ghost.
Gentleman arrives to your table. I'm sorry. I heard that you had some questions specifically on some wines. I'm here to assist.
Specifically, yes. Less so about the actual wines themselves, but about just the history of the wineries here on Chandrilla.
Of course, we have a wonderful history, a rich history of wonderful wines. Some would say some of the best in the galaxy.
As she's talking to him, are they leaving?
They've left. They went out the front door.
Okay. I'll get some air for a moment.
Wait, what are you doing?
Nothing stupid.
Why did you have to say that?
Nothing stupid for me.
Why did you have to say that?
Trust me.
Sir?
One moment, please.
Yes, of course.
So I just sort of head to the front to just pop outside to kind of see where they go.
Sure. As you run kind of through this wine bar that you're in, you get to
I don't run, I sort of strut. And
strut.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to strut your way there.
Quickly.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your perception as soon as you walk out.
If you roll on this one, the audience can see what you rolled.
I know, but it's all the way over there.
It's going to be 3 purple and 1 natural setback because you took your time, at least not running. So they've already kind of made their way. There is, for the light side pool, it doesn't matter to you because you're dark side. There's 2 setback, 3 difficulty. But if you're curious about the light side, there's 1 ability, 1 proficiency.
I'm going to take 2 difficulty.
2 difficulty. Okay.
Which means 2 abilities.
Yep.
I just pulled a Hector. I told you a thing that screwed up my thing. Yeah, I just should have been. Yeah, I ran. Why did I do that?
Pulling a Hector is stalling for waiting for more dice to pop in. Yeah.
Well, 4 advantages.
Yeah.
Okay. Only you had ran. You get there.
You still haven't forgiven me.
What? I don't know what you're talking about. You exit the establishment. You see that there are a handful of vehicles that have left the immediate vicinity. There's a couple land speeders. They are black, unmarked, heading off in a direction further into Chandrilla's main city, like the city proper. But you can't confirm that any of the individuals that you just saw leave the wine bar had actually gotten into those vehicles.
Okay.
You look around and you don't see anyone else.
Is there a doorman or anything? Like anyone just standing next to me?
Yeah, there's a bellhop. Or
A bellhop at the winery.
Yeah, I'm on break next to the hotel. There's like a big hotel right next to it.
Oh, he's like actually trying to like light up.
Yeah.
Okay, I'd light for him.
Oh, thanks. I got to come all the way over here to smoke because I'm a bellhop and I work right next door and they don't like it when we're smoking up front. But you know how it is.
I absolutely understood. God, those are handsome speeders. I wish I could find me one of those.
Yeah, you could go to, there's a rental place right down the street.
It's like a
Rental. It's like a space.
dealership.
It's right next to the Space Pep Boys. It's like a Space Hertz.
I prefer the Enterprise.
Ah, yes, perfect. I feel like that's a different franchise and you shouldn't.
Well, that was worth a shot. Hey, you didn't see those weird guys in suits come out, did you?
Go ahead and roll.
What am I rolling?
Do your negotiation on this one. Do your negotiation on this one.
Or what if I skull-dugged him?
Depending on if you wanted to change this to be more aggressive, you could do coercion.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm not gonna scare a bellhop.
But it's not really skullduggery.
What am I rolling against? I'll take 1 boot. I'll take 1 setback.
It's going to be 3 difficulty.
Apparently.
Okay.
What Joe put all of Aaron's experience points into was skullduggery.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. And then I have a cool skill too that I can remove difficulties from it.
Great.
The more you
I'll
know.
remember that.
The more you know about Aaron.
putain.
Okay, cool. 1 failure, 2 advantages.
Okay.
Happy days.
No, man, I don't know anything about that. And he like throws it down. You can tell that he's absolutely lying to you. He seems extremely nervous at the thought of mentioning, kind of talking about these individuals. He puts his
Death stick.
I get it's not a death stick because that's like hard drugs.
It's a space cigarette.
Space cigarette.
His Nick stick. I don't know. And he just looks and he's like, "But if I were you, I'd leave that alone." And he just kind of walks back to the hotel that's conveniently right next to this place.
Okay. Sorry for ruining your smoke break. I'm bad at small talk.
He just gives you a thumbs up and keeps walking.
Okay, I'd swing back in.
Okay. While that's happening, there's a gentleman who's in front of you. He's like, so you have questions about particular wineries?
Yeah.
Just very fascinated by the history of the wine business here in Chandrilla. You're rather famous for wine here.
Yes, very much so.
Yeah.
Any vineyards in particular of note?
There's quite
Historically, anyway.
Historically, the history of the vineyards. Well, I guess what kind of history are you looking for? Particularly interested in?
Anything from the Valdaya estate?
Go ahead and roll. Roll your cool on this.
My cool. My K001. Okay.
He's not even a natural.
And I bumped up my presence
not the best
too.
of it.
Okay.
No.
And what am I rolling against?
Three difficulty and a natural setback.
Yeah. I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna roll.
Sure.
I'm gonna regret this, but no result.
What?
It all canceled out.
All I can say is that we have a bottle or two of a particular wine that you might be interested in that would meet that, but history-wise, I don't know besides the fact that they don't make it anymore.
May I take a look at that bottle?
Of course, of course. Was there any other questions? I will gladly have your server bring that out if you'd like, or...
I would like to see that bottle, please.
Sure, of course. Okay, at this time, Aaron, you see that this guy leaves. You're back in the establishment, presumably walking back to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Go. You're there.
I didn't even have a chance to do anything stupid. I lost them.
What were you going to do?
Just at least figure out a general direction that they went in.
Okay, well...
Also start shooting them. No, I'm joking.
I'm not quite sure if you're joking or not.
I'm not either. Isn't that fun? I just wanted to find a direction. They sort of drove, I think they drove that way-ish. There was a group of black speeders.
That way meaning towards the city or away?
Towards.
Towards. Anything else?
That's all I got. Again, I am not good at this.
They're not very chatty here either. But we might...
Anything out of the sommelier?
We might have something?
Your server comes back. I'm sorry, it took me a while. I had to dust it off. It's been kind of, I guess, tucked away for a long period of time. I said that you were possibly interested in this. And
Yes.
he hands you the bottle.
Hand me the bottle. What does the bottle look like?
What does the bottle look like?
That's what I'm asking you. It's very old.
It's very old. Okay. It's a red.
Yes.
The label
Okay.
has on the front the same kind of artistic representation of the manor that you had seen before in that picture in the kind of agricultural museum. It seems like there is an interesting blend of Chandrillan kind of folk lore mythology kind of pulled into it that's mixed with that of like Miri Allen folk and kind of ancestry. The thing that probably is indication to you the most is the markings on... We'll actually do a perception check first.
Perception check.
Let's see if we figure this out.
Okay. What am I rolling against?
It's going to be 3, and it's going to be your core worlds.
Oh, so I'm rolling core worlds and not perception.
Yep.
Okay, then I will clear this. Core worlds is okay.
I love
And you
role-playing
said
games.
against 3, yes?
Yep.
Because she's checking to see if she recognizes a thing on a bottle. That's so cool. That's so cool.
Core worlds.
I'm totally not making this up.
It's true.
Okay, then I will learn from my past mistakes. I will take that ability.
Sure.
And then I'll roll.
PlayStation 4 game, do that.
3 successes.
Okay.
Finally, someone rolled well. Jesus.
The
I know.
markings that they have, you kind of, at first it looks like they're just like leaf flakes.
No, jinxed myself.
But the arrangement of these kind of leaves, to you, you catch it in that it's the way that they're arranged on the label makes it look like Mary Allen facial tattoos that are incredibly similar to what you remember of the image from your vision of, and the searches
the-
that you did
from the
of
portrait?
the portrait, correct.
The family portrait?
The
or-
family portrait.
Do the vineyards here do tours?
Oh yes, of course. They do tours all the time. It's of course they're all closed right now. You'd have to schedule some, but if you'd like, we have a wonderful connection with almost all of the vineyards here. Was there a particular one that you're interested in?
I would love to tour this one.
I'm sorry, this vineyard is no longer operational. It's been closed down for quite some time.
How long?
I don't know for sure. I'd say at least a decade or 2, maybe. Probably closer to 2. I don't know. It's before my time, of course.
And we apologize for the line of questioning. We are the worst.
No, of
kind
course.
history
Would
snobs.
you like to purchase the bottle and you can try it?
Love?
How much?
Well, I've heard rumors that out in the Outer Rim, these actually go for relatively cheap because they don't know that the vintage isn't made anymore. But here on Chandrila, it's a very rare wine. It's 5,000 credits. It's very good. They don't make it anymore. Some would say it would rival that of... Oh, too soon. I'm sorry, that's too soon. No, I apologize.
Forgiven.
5,000 credits. Open her up.
Of course, excellent. I will be right back. He runs off to go get some. This is oh shit. Wasn't expecting that. Runs off. You have a quiet moment.
You got
Dude.
excited again.
What?
You got excited again. You didn't breathe the entire time you were looking at that bottle.
Point to the markings that
Sure.
I see that I just noticed. Do you see these leaf designs?
I do.
I turn to you. They're not exactly parallel. Do you see the similarities between my tattoos and what's on the bottle?
Oh.
Again, it's not exactly 1-to-1, but
Sure, I see that now, though. Oh, that's fun spy stuff. I think we need to tour this vineyard.
if we have to. Yeah. Yes. Yes. I just dropped 5,000 credits on wine.
Yes, you did. As the guy comes already, pop, opens it, lets it breathe a little bit, pours in a little bit. Madame, and he hands you the glass.
It's been a year since I've done that.
Earned. Enjoy.
And as you smell it in, it is both a strange combination of familiar and completely strange. So it seems like again, there's a lot of like earthy tones to this wine, and more so than just your exquisite palate for drinking wine in general, this feels so real, so visceral. You feel like you can remember smelling this dirt yourself. And as he pours 2 more full glass for both of you, we're gonna cut to.
Captain, they got like a big ship and like 3 smaller ships, and they're coming towards us. Have you found Caleb?
Yes, we've got him. We're
Cool.
heading back to the ship.
Might I make a suggestion?
Please be my guest.
Well, it seems like the Indomitable's not going anywhere. So maybe we leave like a little surprise for them when they come get the ship.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm just saying Aaron took one of our ships. Maybe he doesn't need this ship anymore.
Are
Meaning.
you suggesting we destroy the ship totally?
Oh, Herc, that's such a crazy idea. But I think that's a good one.
You may have a point, Captain.
They're gonna come to it, and then we're gonna leave, and then they won't know how to find us. There's probably a lot of records on here.
Caleb and I aren't in any condition to fight.
It is oddly discomforting to hear a droid laugh.
Yes.
He's definitely
He
laughing.
does have a point.
Yes, he does, Captain.
All right,
we need
let's
to get
go.
Caleb on the ship.
Yes.
Okay.
Knock, knock, knock. Let us in.
Yeah, you could get in, but the cool's there. He grabs it and he's like,
So we need to like plant, or I don't know. I've never
Do
done
you
that.
have a bomb or something?
Do we have a bomb explosives?
Oh wait, there's like concussion missiles on the Indomitable.
All right.
Okay, give me a second. I'll be right back.
and he just kind of limps his way.
Okay, we're gonna bring Caleb
Sure.
to like be resting.
I'll take him to
Sure.
our medical quarter.
Sure.
You just
Okay.
make the preparations.
Yeah.
Your console's like going off in your cockpit.
Right.
Like
that's
someone's
right.
trying to hail you.
Cool's crew probably.
Okay. I will respond.
Yeah. So what the hell's going on?
Okay, that was who I was hoping it was gonna be. Oh, good, it's you.
Yeah, it's me. What is going on?
Listen, we retrieved our friend. We need to get out of here.
They're here with us. Are we just leaving your ship behind?
Oh, well, I mean, we're gonna leave that ship behind.
Okay. All right. Do you have coordinates? Should we? Where should we go?
I know just the place, Captain. No? Are you sure? I can find it.
No.
Just give me
You guys
one
have
second.
no. You guys have been hiding out here in the far reaches of space. Where should we go?
Captain, you can't just ask them for a random planet. That's dangerous.
It's very dangerous.
It didn't work. It's
Captain,
not
we're-
gonna be any more
We're
dangerous than
currently
you making
on
the
the
joke.
Perlemian trade route. If we could find a safe planet to head to.
Coordinates from Randall.
Yes, you do.
Oh yeah, we do have coordinates from Randall.
Do we?
Yeah.
Go find your fucking
Okay.
I don't know if I can trust. But wait, are we supposed to head
It's
there?
a better. It's a better solution than what you previously came up
All right,
with.
I was gonna say AnTV. And
No,
it's
no.
nice this time of year.
All right,
How
I
about-
want to.
Come on,
I
calamari.
know.
Here
I
we
want
go.
to find and transfer the coordinates that are in the report that we got from Randall.
Do
Sure.
we have time?
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Or is the Pike Syndicate on
Go
our
ahead
asses?
and roll a. They're
That's
kind of on
what
the
we do.
opposite end of the asteroid field. They're moving around it towards
Thank you.
but
Okay.
looks like they have their starfighters that are cutting through the asteroid field to
Okay.
get
What
to
are we
you closer. Go ahead and do a computers check because you're transferring this data
Yep.
across
closer
from
to
your
the
ship to the next ship,
Okay.
and you presumably don't want to do
Right,
it in
yes.
an open channel.
What's the
So
difficulty?
we're gonna make it 3 difficulty.
Great. Okay. I'm gonna take that setback and that difficulty
Sure.
and trust that the internet will provide. Okay. Gosh darn it. 2 success.
Good.
Okay. You transfer the coordinates.
Yep.
You feel very confident that you encrypted them
Yep.
well enough. Oh, okay. This just seems to be in the middle of nowhere. Is that right?
That's the best we got.
Okay.
Yes. The middle
guess-
of nowhere is better than some planets.
We'll meet you there.
Good.
And you see, after a minute, the Star Courier
Okay.
jumps into hyperspace. At this point,
Cool, how's it going?
I think it's all ready to go.
Then get your ass back on the ship.
Let's
go.
Hold on. I remembered this one and I wrote it down. Except I totally didn't.
Cool.
Shit.
I'm on my way.
Oh, that's right.
I guess you could say it's go time.
Cool.
I remember that one. I found that one back. And you hear like clink, 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 clink.
Right, because he has uneven legs.
Yeah. And you hear the hatch shut
All right.
as he's trying to climb his way down.
Punch it.
Yep, let's get out of here.
Do a pilot space for me, please.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Captain, I'm gonna let you pilot us
What's
out
the
of here.
difficulty?
3.
3. I see that we have a setback, is that correct?
Yeah.
Let me refresh this. Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm taking it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here we go. Okay, 1 success, 2 advantage.
Okay, so you disconnect and you accelerate away from the Indomitable. It seems like as you're extending the distance between you and the Pike Syndicate ships, they seem to have stopped their pursuit, at least the big ship, as it's moving closer towards the Indomitable. They still have 2 starfighters that are chasing after you, but you're kind of outrunning them.
Right.
But it looks like the main vessel and a couple of its kind of escorts are right there.
Captain,
Cool.
He's like right next to you, and there's like a
Cool.
would you like to do the honors?
and he has like a little detonator.
Sure.
Well, you gotta say something cool when you do it.
I don't know if it's so much cool as, sorry, Aaron.
As you push the button,
That is funny.
nothing happens.
Well, because
Cool.
we're in hyperspace, right?
No, you're about to head at hyperspace.
Right, we're just about to.
Push it again. Push it again. Push it a few more times.
Oh, what did you do?
Suddenly, an explosion happens off in the horizon as the Indomitable explodes. You see that a missile kind of actually fires from the Indomitable into the freighter as it was going close to it. So it gets completely caught up and it starts a chain reaction and blows it up. But the Indomitable just kind of, like half of, because it's kind of shaped like a weird, like little U, half of it just kind of and falls off, crashing into, like, heading towards the asteroids.
I guess that was a badly named ship, Captain.
Indomitable doesn't seem to have really described it very well.
Aaron should have called it the shitty exploder.
Go ahead and do your astrogation.
Okay.
Did you feel that?
What's the difficulty?
2.
Okay.
Nothing.
All right, here goes. Okay. 1 success, 1 advantage.
All right, so the coordinates are locked in. It seems like the explosion. You're already seeing that the 2 starfighters that are chasing after you kind of break off and head back towards kind of the mess that's happened. Coordinates are locked in.
Yep. Hopefully a base criminal organization doesn't have the ability to track us through hyperspace.
The Empire knows.
Yeah, hopefully that would be, that'd suck. For us.
That's putting it aptly.
Yes.
Well, hopefully Randall's come through with something useful.
I'm assuming you've pulled the
Yeah,
handle.
yeah,
Okay, so Yojimbo is now in hyperspace.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, yes.
Just wanted to make sure people didn't think you were.
Yes, we've made the jump to hyperspace.
Are these coordinates supposed to be to get to MRES?
Well, let's take a look and
Let's take a
see what information Randall's provided us with here.
These coordinates are in the middle of nowhere.
Coordinates in the middle of nowhere.
In wild space. In
It's going to be
Core.
the outer rim.
It's in the outer rim.
We're already close to the outer rim.
Well, the outer rim is all of
It's
this.
all around. I would say that it's in the outer rim closer to like Hoth.
Oh, okay. It's closer to Hoth.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's over here.
Which is right next to Bespin.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Lando's not a system, it's a man. Okay, so you guys are heading
Yeah.
towards hyperspace.
Yeah, we're heading to the coordinates.
Near great planets like Dala and Sump.
No, we were just
We were just in some.
Cool.
not
But a year ago.
But a year ago. Yeah.
So, what other information did Randall provide us with? here?
Coordinates, it seems like most of the files are, presumably Aaron would have given it to them fully unlocked?
Yeah.
Okay, so the details are this, that Randall is coordinating, he's orchestrating a strike team, they have information on the location of Emrys. Seems that Gorimpu is holding her, but Gorimpu is, obviously working with Rotha. They are both away at a hut kind of assembly. This is the perfect time to kind of strike. Unfortunately, you see where they are holding Emrys
Oh no. Oh
on a
no.
particular planet that
Yep.
seems extremely familiar to you. It is on Groth.
Oh boy.
No.
It's in hot space. I don't know that you're necessarily going to see it. It's one of the moons.
And then it also kind of talks about how he's assembling his own team to kind of go with whoever Aaron brings
Right.
on this. Hired a group of specialists.
Right. So it seems like we might encounter Randall on the other end of this hyperspace jump.
Yes, pretty much.
Well, I guess we were bound to see him again sometime. Cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to tell us anything about that woman who seems to be piloting your ship?
Well, I mean, it's probably her rotation.
Her rotation?
But who is that woman?
Like, that's Lynn.
Lynn?
Lid?
No, Lynn.
Lynn.
Lid? I can't tell with this.
Lynn.
Lid.
Yeah.
Close enough.
And who is she?
Well, she's one of the crew.
You have humans on your crew too?
You have a droid on your ship.
Fair enough.
That's true. Okay. Sure.
And then it's probably her rotation, so that's why she was talking to us.
You have a rotation of human crew members?
No. We take turns being, they take turns being captain.
Oh.
That sounds like a good idea.
And
He's very quiet and he just stares at. You see, like, the droid head look at Erg and then look at.
All right, never mind. I guess captain is only captain.
anyway, what can you recall about your gang?
Oh, they're pretty cool. They go and do stuff while we're doing the important stuff. After Kashyyyk, or when we landed on Kashyyyk after Korriban, you guys seemed pretty messed up. So I sent them to kind of go back to the places that we've been before and just see if they can find stuff. They did that cool weapon thing with the Bounty Hunters Guild.
Yeah, we found one of those weapons.
And then, like, with the money that they make, I buy all the sweet, cool stuff for us.
Understood. And when Lynn said that we had a lot of explaining to do you have any idea
She's pretty scary.
what that could possibly mean?
No, she's pretty scary.
All right. Well, I guess we'll find out on the other side of hyperspace.
I guess so.
And just. We're gonna wipe. Cut to.
Oh, I thought that was cool walking away. I was like, what happened to the clank? He's just going.
Cut to back on Chandrilla. You guys are a glass or two maybe into this. Is there anything else that you're finishing it? I mean, we don't have to say.
Is our server still here?
He comes back and forth.
Okay.
Yeah. Sir, yes? Would you?
I'm sorry. I said one more question.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm cordial.
No, sir, please. I'm here to serve.
So I know this vineyard is closed.
Yes.
Is there any way? We just like old buildings and interesting locations, whether it's for photography or just to take a look at and enjoy. Is there
Anything
a way
off the tourist grid?
What my better half say?
Are you trying to? Up until that point, I'd say it's charm. And then as soon as you say off the tourist grid, is that the kind of implication that, Aaron, you're trying to give?
Not in like a weird way, but in like we want to be the cool tourists.
Just use a charm then.
Okay. What am I rolling against?
It's going to be 4 difficulty.
Is she assisting in this charm? Because she said something too.
No, if you had kind of gone the other route, potentially. But
And I'm rolling 4 difficulty?
Yep. There are a ability dice and a proficiency dice.
Nah, I'm pretty.
In the light side.
I'm pretty awful right now. I killed a guy. I shot our droid.
I've killed lots of people.
Yeah, 2 failures and 2 disadvantages.
Oh no, sir, nothing like that. Nothing. No. I just just you enjoy your wine. It's fine. And please.
I'm so sorry, I flustered you.
No, not flustered at all. Oh, I think is there? Can I? Let me go get you a complimentary cheese plate. Just be right back.
I feel awful.
You see him scurry off, and for like a brief moment, he stops before he heads into the kitchen, and he's talking to someone out of view that you can't see.
The bellhop.
And he clearly kind of doesn't look at you and point, but you definitely get the implication that he's talking exactly about the two of you. And then he runs into the kitchen.
Io.
What did you have to do? I want to do that.
I don't think he's going to get us cheese.
I don't think so either. We've already paid our tab, haven't we?
Yep. It's a very much like a, oh, would you like to buy this?
Yeah.
Cool, great.
Do you have this image of this bottle memorized?
Memorized.
Like the label, the art on the label.
Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, if I saw that building, I could probably point it out, maybe.
Same here. Damn, this red is good.
Yeah.
Still like half the bottle left.
Yeah.
I mean, it's ours. You want to go finish it in an alley and wait for someone to try to come kill us?
Like a $5,000 bottle of wine! I love it. I love it.
Fuck it. Down the rest of my glass.
Sure.
Pick up the bottle.
Sure.
And I stand up.
Okay.
We've already paid. We're not
You've already
stealing.
paid.
We've already paid for it.
Correct.
Let's go wait for someone to try to kill us.
I'm not waiting for anything.
Okay.
I get up. What are the open carry laws on Chandrilla?
Do your core worlds.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Roll to see if you can have an open
If
container of alcohol.
you know what the,
alcohol.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
Role
I'm
playing
Southern.
games.
That's a different word
No,
for me.
I grabbed a bottle of wine.
Yeah.
I was like,
I'm not gonna go out like brandishing.
me and my kid are gonna go out hunting.
God, no.
Core world's too difficult.
It's like, is
South.
this like Vegas? Can
Yeah,
you just
it's
like
like
walk
Las
around with a
Vegas,
bottle
yeah.
of wine?
Potential. We'll see if you know.
We'll see if I know.
In the South, they
I
call
know
guns
what it is for
containers.
Chandrilla because I've
Yeah.
declared it so in my head. But
Okay. I'll take that ability.
okay.
Just against 2, yes?
Yeah, just two.
It's right on the cusp of tier 3.
Gonna roll 2 successes.
But
Okay.
we don't know what the
You know that
attributes are.
it's
Thank you guys.
not necessarily looked positively upon, but you could definitely carry an open can container of alcohol as long as there's no sort of like drunken or disorderly conduct. That being said, it's definitely a common practice to see for more of the agricultural like workers or like the dock workers or whatnot. It would stick out like a sore thumb.
It's like in South Korea when I was there, where you could drink in public, like, but it was like on the street, like in front of a 7-Eleven.
but it was socially frowned upon.
Yes, very socially frowned upon and indicative of not someone of the upper class within the city. May I say that because you are taking the bottle, wearing a very, very fancy dress, and whatever Aaron was wearing, I cannot remember.
Whatever's in the fan art that got done.
Oh, okay, yeah. All right, and so you know that, but it's not frowned upon. If you were super drunk, potentially either the local Chandrilla forces or maybe even Imperial forces might use it as an excuse to talk with you, but there's nothing against it.
Okay.
But you guys are outside. You left, yeah.
What time of day is it right now?
I believe it was just getting evening. It was close to, because the agricultural museum had closed.
Okay.
The nightlife was starting to pop up. So it's probably, you spent a decent amount of time in there. It's 7 p.m. Local Chandrilla time.
Got it. Museums are closed too, yes?
Yep.
Damn it.
Yup.
Goes my plan.
They're closed. Doesn't mean that you can't get into them.
Yes, a caper.
What's the
A caper!
What's the kids' book where they spend the night in the Met?
Too many tamales. Oh,
No.
I know that one.
Is the bellhop out there again?
Bellhop's not out there. But you see him walking over from the hotel. This guy's a chain smoker. And you guys were in there for a while.
I give him sort of a smile and a wave.
Hey man, you got another light?
I do.
Oh, hello.
Hi.
How are you?
Well.
Staying at the hotel? I'm assuming you guys.
My fiance. We're on vacation.
Oh, cool.
Look, can I ask you sort of a weird question?
Sure.
I don't know. This is kind of new, and we're being a little risky and weird. How do we get to this place?
Okay.
Just point at the building on the bottle.
Again,
How do we get here?
playing the I'm just a silly tourist, or simple tourist approach, or a different approach? How are you exactly asking him? Because that's going to dictate the difficulty in his response.
I am also just handing him my very nice lighter.
Okay. So you're just asking him and handing him the lighter.
Yeah, making it very clear that this is his now.
Oh, okay. All right. Go ahead and do a charm.
Okay.
You're just kind of asking this simple, silly stuff. So it's going to be 3 difficulty, 1 challenge dice. So 3 purple, 1 red.
Okay.
I'm going to give you a natural boost because you gave him the lighter. And there's 5 setback in the dark side of the Oh, also, while you're figuring out how many boosts you want to take, we ended our first round. Sorry, that went by so quick, so exciting.
Tier 2
A tier 2 dark side.
But we don't. We didn't.
You don't know what
the
this is.
attributes were. So.
So for the next hour, anytime someone does a brawn check, you are adding. You know what? It's the season finale.
Oh,
we're gonna add a proficiency.
Hey!
Ooh, that's where I'm a Viking.
All right.
And this is across the board to everybody.
So anything that uses brawn as a thing.
Yep.
I'm gonna punch
For the next hour.
I flexed while I had him the lighter. So I added 3.
You added 3.
Attack some stuff with my sword for no reason.
Program in astrogation. I punch it.
Thank God. 2 successes, 1 disadvantage.
Okay. Give me 1 second on that. Remember, don't write that. Remember that. So don't. We're entering our second round. This is just called the cargo, and this is what Cool's gang has been transporting this time.
Boy. Oh boy.
Light side, tier 1, we have salvage. It's just salvage.
Okay.
Tier 2 is droid parts.
Oh, that would be good for Cool.
Tier 3 is Bacta. That being said, your guys'
Came in
back
really handy one time.
no longer there. But you can still use it for things. It's just
Yeah, you could grow really good veggies in Bacta. People don't know that.
That's one use.
Part of the
sure.
Star Wars universe.
Great.
I read it in a book. It's canon.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
No, okay.
No, he did not.
It doesn't matter.
No, he did not. Dark side tier 1 is blaster packs. Dark side tier 2 is hunting gear. And dark side tier 3 is proton torpedoes.
Oh, we could use more of those.
So
But I'm all about that. Back to life.
with that, we're
That's
going
true, we have
to
needed
start our second round. I'm going to reset the clock.
That's why I'm alive.
That being said, remember, subscription, if any of those you're like, man, I really want those proton torpedoes so they can blow more stuff up. Or,
that Bacta.
man, that hunting gear sounds really cool. Maybe if anyone had unlocked a bow of any sorts.
I do have a bow.
But you can make an arrow out of Bacta. People don't know.
You could. Let me heal you. Oh, I feel so good. Never mind. I need a
I'm
second.
just gonna go full Lord of the Rings by the end of this. I'm just gonna have a
slowly
bow
turn you
and
into
a
this.
sword. Yeah.
You're kind of like a samurai because you have
I do have
two
a-
swords. You have a sword, a short sword, and a long sword.
No.
You have a bow. All you need is a spear.
It's
And-
all
and-
stuff that I
Yeah.
took off
Yeah.
of
And when
fake
you
Kaffa.
when you walk on snow, you don't sink, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty cool.
It's pretty great.
Remember, subscriptions are worth 50 points, $50 worth of points
Yeah.
in the light side, dark side unlock. So if you're like, oh man, that sounds really cool, simple subscription, you can really jump that thing over. So also it goes to support the channel and lets us keep doing this crazy, fun, cool, awesome Star Wars
Yeah.
stuff and other things. With that,
If
we'll
you want
start
to
the
see
clock.
season 3, donate.
If you
Yeah.
I mean,
Please, because
I didn't
on this
want to
show.
tell you guys this, but I really gotta hit this one. And now we're doing season 2 finale. All right.
Money.
If I lose this show, I will spiral.
Where were we? Yes.
we were talking about
Two
Bacta,
successes,
Two
one
success.
disadvantage.
Two successes,
Right,
one
back to arrows. Yeah,
Bacta tipped arrows.
yeah. Now imagine,
Oh,
right?
healing arrow.
You also can tap whatever you want to the tip of those lightsabers. So straight up lightsaber arrow. I'm just saying. And then like as it cauterizes the wound as you cut them, you shoot them with the back to arrow. So it's fine. So it's like a little bit of sting, a little bit of heal.
Give and take.
Yeah. That's what you call them, give and take. Just boom, boom. I'm just saying.
Okay.
All this could be in the hunting gear. I don't know.
Oh yeah. Here.
You said 3 success, 1.
2 success, 1 disadvantage.
Okay. Look, man. I don't want to tell you how to spend your honeymoon. I'm just saying you should drop this immediately. You don't want to go to this place. But I can tell you for the right price.
Do you feel how heavy that lighter is?
I do. This looks pretty nice.
It's very nice. That should fetch you a pretty nice price.
Are you sticking with that, or are you trying? He's like, well, I could, use something more to go with this. I like the lighter. I want to keep it, but
This is a really expensive bottle of wine.
how expensive?
I just dropped 5,000 credits.
So right now it's worth 2,500.
It's true.
Math.
Go ahead and
Also, you
roll.
need to drink it immediately.
I roll your negotiation.
Okay. Negotiation. All right. Against?
It's gonna be 3 difficulty, and I'm gonna a natural setback. He likes you guys, but you got a slight threat from the last roll, and it's also kind of yeah. So
I'll throw in that ability.
sure.
And I'll roll. 2 successes, 1 disadvantage.
Okay. How about this? I'll tell you everything you want to know. But bottle of wine, the lighter, and
A kiss?
I'll take a kiss.
I totally just lean in and kiss the back.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What? What?
No.
Oh, don't be like that.
This is a really, really expensive bottle of wine.
And I'm a good kisser.
Yeah, he just kind of puts out the cigarette and just kind of stares at you.
No, you just smoked. It's a bottle of wine or not.
Okay. Do your coercion now.
Against?
1 challenge.
Okay.
3 difficulty.
3 difficulty. Coercion. Okay.
That's it. There are 5 boosts and a proficiency.
Yeah. 3 boosts, and I'm throwing in that proficiency.
Sure.
What will be a cool ship?
6 successes, 1 disadvantage.
Okay. He looks a little pissed now at this point, but he takes the bottle of wine. He goes to light another cigarette with the lighter, and he proceeds to tell you. So, okay, whatever, it's your guys' funeral. That's an estate out in the country. It's closed off. I can show you where it's at, but it's not going to matter because you can't get on the premise because it's locked down. That's your guys' business. Seems like you're gonna thrill seekers or whatever, but that's on you.
That's fine. That's on us. How do we get there?
Yes.
He indicates kind of like, you know, where it is on a data map that you have. So again, it's like away from Hana City, out. So you're gonna need to get some sort of transportation out there. It's that far away. And he goes, okay, great. So if that's it, and he walks away, he starts to walk away. You can tell that what started off as, hey, oh, cool. Now he's a little pissed. He's a little pissed at kind of how the transaction kind of ended. And he's just walking back to the hotel, and he just starts kind of chugging a bottle of wine.
Did he say how long of a drive or travel it was?
It's probably going to be, from the indication they get on the map, probably from like a normal land speeder, for like 4 hours.
It's a ways.
It's a ways out.
Okay.
From like a land speeder, if you took like a shuttle, obviously a lot quicker, but it's out.
Okay.
It's away from City Prime.
Shall we find a ride?
Yes. Why did you agree to that?
Agree to what?
What he was asking.
Oh, the kiss thing?
Yes. Did you see him?
No, I mean, I've had that.
Want to roll for hotness?
Please tell me he's just like
He's like
smoking hot.
he's like a 6.
Oh.
I mean, Aaron did say I've had better, so.
Yeah.
Inner beauty, Io. Inner.
I've certainly had better.
Dang. Damn. I didn't know where.
Okay, so you guys, minus a lighter, a bottle of very expensive
very
wine,
expensive wine.
and you have coordinates. Now you're just trying to look for.
Yeah, so Jordan, like.
All right. Well, we've got a direction.
Cool, I'm gonna...
We were just discussing how apparently we're all shallow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, I stick behind this. Pencils and Parsecs, the most realist Star Wars. People get drunk.
Yeah.
People do drugs. People get laid. It's a good show. Tell your friends, please.
I'm gonna do a general scan for speeders, like legal or otherwise.
Like
parked for rent.
Oh yeah, there's some all around. There's the hotel right next to you, so presumably there's a bunch that are there. Some guy had made that reference of that there's like rental places nearby. But yeah, there's a hotel right next to it. There's the parking lot of the establishment that you're at.
That was an expensive bottle of wine. How's the bank account?
How is the bank account?
You've spent.
I'm really bad at
You're pretty. I mean, I'll have to look, but I think you might be close to tap.
I don't think so. Because we did get.
You got 10.
Is there a valet
My
at the
last
hotel?
thing that
There's
I
a
wrote
valet, by the hotel. Yeah.
is I had.
I should really keep track of all this.
Yes.
I had 16,000 credits at my last.
Okay. All right.
You might not.
You guys got paid pretty decently
Yeah.
for the Yavin job.
This is
remember
why
there
I
was-
made credits a storyline thing. So
95.
I don't have to remember numbers.
Yeah.
9,500 credits. 9,500 credits.
That's how much you have. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got paid quite heavily.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it depends on
How much-
the.
This is $5,000 for the
There's a
bottle of wine?
$5,000 bottle of wine.
Ooh, 5,000.
They don't make it anymore.
I used to do that all the time.
Damn. Don't make it anymore. Okay.
Yeah, well, we're not stealing a speeder.
Why not?
That's what I would do.
Why not? It's our
Hot
honeymoon.
wire speeder.
You want to
Shallow
steal a speeder?
and
I know. I know.
It's our honeymoon. Let's splurge.
Okay.
you have 0 credits to your name.
By let's splurge, we kind of mean you splurge.
Let's splurge.
Or we can steal a speeder.
We immediately come to this planet and become wanted?
Pirate!
Not really.
I gotta start sometime. Okay, we'll rent. Can we steal something on the way back?
What do you want to steal?
I don't know, probably just something to dramatically escape.
Knowing our luck, we might have to.
Alright. Couple compromise. Let's go to Enterprise. Make it so.
Okay, so for sake of time, it's easy to find. You get there, what particular type of vehicle are you looking to?
Coruscant Io's coming back. Something nice.
Sure, sure. Like?
Whatever the nicest speeder
Sure,
they have
sure.
here.
We're talking about, I'm throwing this out there, don't feel you're committed to any of these.
Yeah.
We're talking about like the equivalent of a land speeder convertible, like a land speeder, like Hummer, like a land speeder, like what, if you're gonna put a real world car to this,
Yeah. Do you see something?
Yeah.
stretch limo, what are we talking about? Like,
What are you looking at?
Tesla, something
Oh,
like
that retro Coruscant Ben speeder. That's pretty. Clone Wars era. Very nice.
That one.
sure. For sake of time, starts going through everything. Do you want insurance?
This is a George Lucas written scene, okay?
Need all the details.
The Trade Federation does not want to purchase insurance on this.
I need, yes, insurance? Yay or nay?
No.
No.
Cool, great, awesome. We'll go through all the other stuff, blah, blah, blah. The main other thing besides insurance is you need to provide some form of identification to rent the vehicle. So it's like, so if I can just get a form of ID and your signature here, the name, of course, you're putting it under is?
I'm going to hand him the fake identification that Randall has definitely made for me, because why wouldn't he have?
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Nicely.
What is this fake identification name?
Fred Jenkins.
Oh, very Fred Jenkins.
It's spelled with 2 D's and a Y.
I've had like 12
it's like
Susans in this game. I can't.
It's F-R-Y-D-D.
Frayed.
Fred
Jenkins.
Fred Jenkins.
Perfect. Excellent. Mr. Jenkins.
Jenkins.
Jenkins?
Jenkins.
Jenkins. Is that, what is that? What is that? Where's that from?
It's from a small colony in Rhodia.
You are just, I'm gonna go on record that, for sake of clarification, this was one of those, Randall was like, hey, fill this out, and you took full leeway on this one.
This is the Star Wars equivalent to the fake name McLovin.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Mohammed McLovin.
It's the most common name in the world.
And the ID also has like a Hawaii rainbow on it.
Aaron's like, it's a common Rhodian name.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, no. My family was part of a colony of missionaries visiting Rhodia. I apologize.
Oh no, I no judgment here, sir. Here is your paperwork. Blah 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 blah. You have this land speeder in the name of Fried Junkons.
Close enough.
Perfect.
May the force be with you, friend.
Sir, you can't
Oh.
say that here.
ooh, what?
Is that not a thing people say? JK. Is that not a thing people say?
Core Worlds. Big
I think
imperial
that
presence.
he just was even more confused about the pronunciation of your name after you said that. Let's get in the car, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. You guys are in the speeder. What do you do?
I was driving.
Okay, go ahead and give me a pilot planetary.
Oh, wait, should you be?
Thank you.
Yeah, I was gonna be like, wait a
No, we're
minute.
technically in space.
We're all hurtling through space right now!
Times.
It's not as
You
not
might
as
as
funny
well.
as time.
Yeah, you
It's
might
on
as
me,
well.
I'm sorry. I should just let
Nah.
that one.
Okay.
There's a lot of boosts.
We're both the same when it comes to planetary piloting, so.
So Io's.
Yes.
Okay.
Against what?
You guys are just heading out to those coordinates?
Yes.
Right? So I'm gonna not get a, do a, two difficulty, one challenge.
Should we have our stuff?
This is the entire ride out
Do
there.
we have our stuff?
Do we have our stuff with us?
You had your clothes, your change of clothes, I guess. There was the gross ones that you had that you swapped out at Nick McNickerson's Clothing Emporium. You could go back to the Star Viper
Okay.
and I guess collect anything that you don't already have on you. Yes. That wasn't left on the Indomitable.
Did we do that in a cutscene that's just not included in the?
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
fine now.
Okay, then we don't need to stop anyway.
Got
then.
it.
Yes?
Yeah.
All right, so what am I rolling against?
Check that out on the Blu-ray though.
Two difficulty, one
Going
challenge.
back to the ship to get our clothes seen.
Ooh,
This is the entire ride out, or at least a decent chunk of the ride
It's a
out.
decent chunk, yeah.
So,
One of many 10 boosts.
Yeah, I will take one of, so 1, 2, 3. I'll take 4 of those boosts.
sure.
We'll see.
It's important.
Currently on
4 successes. Okay, we're good.
4 successes. Okay, so you leave Hana City. Again, it's starting to get nighttime. It's coming across Chandrilla. You take most of the established lanes that they have, traffic lanes, out. You now get to the point where you, from the indication on the map that you have, you've gotten to the farthest you can get on the equivalent of like paved roads, right? Like this is now you're having to take the speeder, it hovers, but the equivalent of like a dirt path. You're taking this now out into the country. You're taking this closer to the destination, but you're kind of like off ramp, boom,
Yeah.
in front of you. Again, there's these hills, nighttime's coming down. You've passed other kind of vineyards along the way. Still heading to the location?
We're as close as we can
Without alerting anybody.
Yeah, without like
Yeah.
ignoring the fact that we're probably driving into like Area 51.
Sure. Go ahead and roll one more pilot planetary for me.
Oh.
And what am I rolling against?
This one is going to be 2 challenge
Okay.
and 1 difficulty.
You still got a lot of boots,
I
girl.
do, I do.
Take as many as you want. No one else is light side.
That is true.
That is true.
True. I think I'm going to clear the boosts.
Sure.
6 of
Whoa.
those, because there are 2 challenge dice in there.
For a reason.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rolling.
The internet has made our drive.
1 failure, 4 advantages.
Oh
Okay.
no!
I might as well have
Only
been
1
driving.
failure, so it's actually not as bad as it could have been.
It's just one singular failure.
I'm taking in the amount of
Right.
it.
Yeah.
Because pencils and parsecs, it could have been worse.
Could have been
worse.
worse. You're making your way out there. You're seeing as best you can. It's getting darker the farther you go in, and you're going in between like hills and valleys. So it's kind of these winding roads. And initially, you're seeing a lot of side little villages and towns. But the farther and farther you get away from the main road, and the closer and closer you get to this destination, you suddenly realize that there are absolutely no sort of residences, farms, buildings. You see the occasional, maybe what once was like a little homestead, and it's been, all the lights are turned off. It looks like it's been in disarray, ill use. At one point,
Whoa. Dang.
let's go the other way, guys.
Back in the house.
Go the other way. One point, there's like an outcropping of rocks that's like just kind of jutted. It looks like maybe it had fallen down from the hill into the road. So you do your best to swerve out of the way, but just maybe scrapes the car. That's it. There's just some cosmetic damage to it. And you continue the rest of the way as close as you feel like you can. So you kind of get, again, you're in these hills and it gets to the point where you feel like you're starting to go down, and it opens up as you come to the opposite side of this kind of hill range, and it's hard to see all of it because it's dark, but before you, on its own kind of open valley, you're seeing what looks like rolling hills. In the distance is the same manor from the picture that you saw in the agricultural museum. Farther up, you can see that there is indeed like an estate gate and wall kind of around everything. But even before that is a checkpoint with lights. And it looks like there's crew there, there's some equipment. And even from this distance, you can see a giant sign that says restricted area, property of the Yemlock Corporation. And with that, we're gonna cut over to Yojimbo.
Okay.
You guys are in hyperspace.
Yes.
Is there anything you want to do while you're in hyperspace, preparing for kind of coming out of those coordinates?
I mean, do I have any? I don't know if I have any med stuff left. I know I used one.
Are we all out of Bacta?
To help.
All of the
her.
Bacta was used.
Yes.
Or the tank itself was on the Indomitable.
Yes, the back to tank is gone. Yeah.
I wanted to brush my teeth and comb my hair.
Well, we do have a refresher on the Yojimbo.
All right, I'll be right back.
Cool is standing over Caleb, who you've put in like kind of the crew quarters.
Yeah.
He is still.
Captain, he's totally out.
What is his condition?
He's alive.
He's alive. He's stable. He's still wearing this mask. That seems strange.
Yeah.
And but completely motionless.
He's in like battle gear, correct?
Just a helmet.
Okay.
So the rest of his clothes is normally
But
the same.
the helmet's not anything that we recognize.
Nope. It looks. Go ahead and roll.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll. Either do your warfare or underworld.
I pick Underworld because I have a rank in it.
You don't have a rank in warfare?
Believe it or not, no. There's a reason.
Okay.
She's a pacifist. She's a Mandalorian.
Sorry. That was good.
What's the difficulties?
3.
Okay. I'm curious about this. I'll take a step back.
Sure.
Oh, hold on. You need one more purple dice. Let's see here. Ooh, that looks decent. Yeah, 3 success, 2 threats.
Okay.
3 success, 2 threats. Okay. It looks custom made. You can't quite know any sort of details about it besides the fact that it looks like it is a helmet that's designed more from combat than anything else.
Right.
It's custom made to fit a Nautilus.
Yeah.
And from the way that it looks, it potentially may have been a part of like another set, but all you see is this helmet. It specifically looks like it is like vacuum capable, so it almost as if he had put this on.
Right.
Because again, there were no life supports.
Smart. Okay.
I want to try to wake Caleb up.
You cannot.
I can't?
You cannot.
What do we have him hooked up to? How do we know he's stable?
He just seems he's breathing.
Yeah.
He's
he's
fine.
just out cold.
Yep.
And that GM doesn't
Yeah.
want to play the guy's character kind of
Seems
way.
like he put the mask on
He
in
seems fine enough to ignore.
desperation to
Dare I say,
conserve oxygen.
pulling a Virgo right now.
Right, completely.
Where we forgot that she was in Dantooine.
Yeah. I mean, is it safe to take the helmet off?
You could, sure.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Roll take off helmet.
To try and remove it.
Medicine?
No.
Skullduggery?
Skullduggery.
Do mechanics on this.
Mechanics?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm pretty smart.
Is it like a jigsaw contraption? Like
It's gonna be. I'll tell you what. Before you
What?
decide if you want to do this, or
Okay.
not, it's gonna be 3 red.
You know,
Too difficult.
I'm gonna pass. I'll just leave the helmet as it is. He seems to be doing okay with the helmet.
Captain, I will try.
No, Herg.
You do have brawn. You could just try and rip it off,
No, I'm not gonna do that.
don't worry.
Yeah.
And
All right.
that's when we can all tweet
I can't.
that Hector accidentally
Be
killed it.
decapitated. Okay.
Right.
Bro.
Look, so here's the deal. We got an extra
Okay.
boost from our brawn. Trying to use
We're
it.
just gonna leave it as is.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay.
I just worry about him. I want to make sure he's okay.
I mean, I think he's as okay as he's going to be without more advanced medical attention than I'm capable of.
Okay. Or what we have on the ship.
Yes. I think I definitely used, I can't remember if I used a med pack or a med kit on Herg one time when he was injured. I think it was just one of the emergency med packs because we were like out in the wild.
Presumably, you guys got some resupplies
Right.
from the Rebel Alliance before you went on your mission to Spira that
Right.
you left.
Right, we
So,
did that.
presumably, if you're unsure whether or not you have one in your personal inventory, there is definitely
Mm-hmm.
one
All right.
aboard the.
I have like 5 HP, so
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to
yeah,
like
yeah.
try to heal myself a little bit.
Go ahead and do a medicine roll.
Okay. I don't have a rank in it, but I'm okay. What's the difficulty?
2.
2? Okay. I'll take a boost.
Sure.
Setback, you know. Setback is what I
Yep.
I may,
If
not,
I take a boost, I'm just gonna do more damage to myself.
I may not have a rank, Captain, but I wrote down natural boost with my medicine. Does that
Yes.
still apply?
Every time, yeah, that's permanent.
Oh,
Every
I
time
got
you
4
do.
success.
Okay, so
Okay,
you
you're
do this thing. You said med kit. So I think you got 4 success.
Yeah.
You recover 10 health.
Wow! I don't need that much.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
great.
I would like to go and like patch myself up because I have 5 out of 10 strain.
Sure.
Right now?
All of the stim
I-
packs are pretty much used to kind of revive you when you were doing your crazy force, dark and light
Your
stuff.
crazy blood magic.
But there's presumably food on the Ojimbo, so if you just eat, a little rest,
Yeah.
you can get 5 points back.
This is good pork bird.
Oh my god.
You ate pork, Bert?
crispy. No.
You kept him? No, that's
No,
great.
no.
It's canon now. It's done.
I said this is good pork bird as a joke, not Bert.
Oh,
He died.
yeah, he died.
Because you're an asshole.
She died.
So yes, she did.
died.
Yes, she did.
Cried.
Maybe
girl
she
pork
shouldn't roll out
Bert.
of ramps and stuff.
God.
Okay. Yeah, so you
Okay,
guys are fine.
ready.
Health and stamina back up.
Yep.
Okay.
We're ready.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
Cool.
Emotionally, I don't know if I am ready, Captain.
I don't know. Well, there's only one way to find out. Forge ahead.
Beep, 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 beep. Indication that you're going to be coming out of hyperspace
Okay.
soon.
Well, prepare yourself for whatever's on the other side of this.
How can we?
Just expect sunglasses.
You come out of hyperspace. It's just very similar to the rendezvous point that you just had, minus
The asteroid
the asteroid
field.
field. So just open space. Seems kind of way off the kind of beaten path.
All right.
Only other ship you see at the present moment
Is
is the Star
Cool's
Courier.
Is Cool's prize.
Yep.
All right.
Should I hail them, Captain?
Well, we might as well rendezvous with their ship and see if we can retrieve Lyra, which was the mission we first came here to do. And then see if there's any other indication from Randall as to exactly what we should be looking for here. Yes, we're going to contact Cool's prize.
Lynn
Yes.
picks up. Oh, good. You made it. That's
Yes.
great. I guess we get this over with. If you will power down our engines if you want to dock with us, and yeah, okay, let's hash this one out.
All right, let's do that.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Permission to come aboard.
yeah, no, it's she just kind of looks off. That's what they say. We don't need. That's not a thing. You can come aboard. No, and then you see like she's like talking to something off screen kind of like walks off, and there's like a clanging of something.
Seems like Cool's gang all really resembles him.
Captain, she seems frustrated.
I am aware. Come
Okay.
on.
Pilot, space.
Got it. What's the difficulty?
2. Don't crash the ship.
I'm gonna take that last step back.
Yeah. It's almost as if we could use some more
Dice on the dark side.
in a perfect
Except
way.
we want that back to for
I
sure.
want that back to.
Okay. One success, one advantage.
Okay, you perfect connection. Yeah, so it's kind of like imagine it. It's kind of weird because again, they look
It's like the Darth
or
Maul
Darth
ship.
Maul ship. So you're kind of oh no, this works out. You have to go
It's
like
a-
underneath
under.
it, so you're kind
Yeah.
of coming.
Okay.
You climb up your ladder to the top of like your eagle head
All
into
right.
this thing.
So we do all that.
Cool. You go aboard.
Yes.
I say to the captain, Captain, even though Cole is their leader, I am going to keep my eye on them.
It's probably always best to be on your guard.
Yeah, no, but we should be fine.
You see the Cool's there, too.
Great.
All right.
Lead the way, Cole.
Oh,
Well, they're your crew.
yeah, no, I guess that's right. Yeah, that's okay.
And he starts to like climb up, but it takes him a little while. He's got this bum leg.
Right.
Just a lid.
Yep. So you guys enter. So again, it's like it's a circular kind of the back end of the ship, right? It looks like it's a circle, right? The Darth Maul's thing. But as you come out of it, think of it as a circular room, and then all around that circular room are separate small little chambers.
Okay.
Right. So it looks like there's like a cargo hold area. There's crew's quarters. There's all this different stuff. And then farther up ahead there's like storage, and then there's another area that if you like kept climbing up would be like the cockpit area.
Okay.
So as you guys are kind of getting out, you're seeing a large array of droids that are like waiting for you.
Oh,
Just to
boy.
remind you, there is a power droid. There's like an R1. These are like the old astromechs.
Right.
There's one of those really dumb pit droids.
Oh yes.
And then there's
With the little like helmet heads.
yeah, that you like tap and they
Yeah.
there's a Septoid droid, so these are like the ones that have like 7 different little like arms and
Appendages.
stuff.
Yeah.
And then you see Protocol droid. It's there as well as the female
Right.
you saw before. Kilara,
Yes.
go ahead and roll.
Oh boy. Roll one.
This is gonna be difficult. Just roll your intellect on this.
Okay.
Intellect?
What's the difficulty?
Take him if you want.
2.
2? Okay. I'll take 2 setbacks.
Sure.
Uh-oh. 1 success.
Okay. Again, you get out and you're instantly starting to take a mental image of everything that you're seeing, all the different droids. You kind of remember briefly seeing them on Kashyyyk. You definitely do not remember seeing the Protocol droid.
Right.
And when K001 had originally said his name, he was a little confused at first. And he said his name was Verbius, and you were like,
Verbius.
That's great. And you look, this particular Protocol droid seems to be pretty much kind of like rusted on half of its side, as if maybe it was like kind of exposed to the elements.
Right.
But as easily could have probably maybe had cleaned itself up, but it seems to have chosen to keep this way. However, the side that is less kind of rusted and distorted, the paint is a little bit worn, but it's kind of like a camouflage color. It takes you a moment to realize you've definitely seen this droid before. You saw this droid on Korriban. This was the droid that was with Zat Thumper's group,
Right.
who had been hit by an effect, and you had all left there on the planet. And then when you start to put 2 and 2 together, you remember Verbius was
Right.
exactly the name that he had introduced himself to you,
Yes.
and you have the experience. But of course, that's all kind of coming to you, and Verbius, oh, Commander, cool. It is just so good to see you alive and oh my, what has happened to your leg?
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's super awesome story. I'm like, there was like I'll tell it another time. But where's the prisoner?
Lynn comes out and is like, okay, cool. I'm glad to see that you're here. First, I just want to, before we do anything, I just want to make sure that we put all the cards on the table. So you see that she has like a blaster, like strap. She just takes it and she just kind of puts it on a box.
All right.
It's like, look, I don't know what happened. Gonk it was apparently his rotation when they formulated this plan. I wasn't a part of it, but I just want to make sure that nobody has any strange ideas here. This is going to be a nice, simple exchange. There's no emotions, right? We're all good here?
All good here.
Good guy? You all right?
I wish I was there.
Yes. Good. Okay, great. Drink? I need a drink. And she just starts walking straight into like, they have like a mess area.
This is starting to sound like a little more complicated than a simple exchange.
No, and she pops like a beer. Equivalent of
Great.
beer. No? No? Okay. Just me? All right.
I'll take one so
Great.
it's not
Awesome.
to be rude.
And hands it to you and just like chugs it and like crushes it and just throws it back into like the mess because you can see that this is clearly the other droids don't eat, so this is just all like her area. Okay,
Special modifications.
Yeah, it's just all right. So here's the deal: we have a friend. She's here. She's fine. I just want to make sure that we go over everything to make sure there's no hard feelings on here. It's probably best if you just bring her out. Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. Great. She pushes a button on like a portable console that she has, watch, right? And you see one of the doors open up. She's no longer wearing her kind of haggard blue dress from Spira.
Right.
It looks more like super, like they had gone to like a 7-Eleven, got like a Hanes shirt and like really shitty sweatpants, like
hostage clothes.
Yeah, kind of, but more just like, what do organics wear? This thing, right?
Right.
And so she's just like, the door opens up. She's not bound. She's not attached to anything. You can see that the room that she was in is not. You remember when you had received the footage? It looked like she was kind of held in like a cell, like a holding area. For a brief second, as the door opens, not the case. It looks like it's a cabin. It looks like she has been taken care of to an extent. And she just looks at the group. And she looks at you, and she doesn't say a word. She just walks straight over and gives you a hug.
Oh, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna run over to her.
You guys meet halfway then, as you kind of go. She's like, you have no clue what I have been through. Get me off this ship. I cannot believe it's been this long. And
I'm sorry it took me so long. Forgive me, but
you can pay me back with drinks.
Yep.
We need to get. And she just kind of looks around, and you see, like, for a brief moment, she's just happy to see you. But
yeah.
Where's Aaron?
It's a long story.
Is he okay?
He's alive. Yes.
Is he? But is he okay? Is he right?
He's as okay as Aaron Val's ever been, I guess.
Go ahead and roll.
Roll for Aaron.
Do your leadership on this.
Okay. Leadership. Perfect. I think there's one. Yeah.
It's gonna be 4 difficulty.
Okay. Not even worried.
Okay.
Except I am going to, since the internet has so graciously provided, I will take a setback. Interesting. 7 success, 3 advantage.
Okay. You say it, and it's like for a brief moment, you see like there's like a little bit of like watering that starts to kind of well up in her eyes as she's kind of like looking around processing all this. But you say it, and she says he's fine. she's kind of like grabs you by the shoulders and she's like, okay, it's let's just get off. Let's just get out of here. I can't deal with anymore.
Yes.
Let's just go. We gotta go.
All right. You said a simple exchange.
Yeah.
What is it that you want in exchange for my friend?
Oh, nothing. Sorry, maybe
Oh.
we're giving back your friend. It's just maybe exchanging. It's.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's fine. So apologies that this happened. You know, we were just following Operation Aaron Val probably did it.
Right.
Apparently. So that's what
We
they decided.
apologize to you.
Oh, good. Thank you. For what exactly?
Because Cool gave everyone the wrong orders.
Oh, so this Aaron Val didn't do it? He didn't show up, so I'm assuming that something happened to
Well,
him.
then we apologize on behalf of Aaron Val.
Cool. Yeah, hey, look, I don't know what you guys do. We try to run a pretty good ship over here. Anyways, cool. Is there anything that we needed to discuss?
Yeah, can't.
He like looks at Lynn and back to Kilar.
Can you be like 5 minutes? Like 10 minutes?
Of course.
Cool. And he starts to like, again, limp his way.
Right.
And they go into the quarters that Lyra came out of.
Okay.
So Lynn and Cool disappear into this room.
I'm gonna turn to Lyra.
Please tell me you have something I can borrow to wear. They've just brought these white t-shirts and sweatpants.
I'm sure I have something on board.
So
Did the droids take you directly from Spira?
yeah, they took me. I prefer maybe talk about it.
Of course.
Okay.
All right.
She kind of looks at you like if like, is it okay for me just to go aboard your ship?
Yes.
Okay. So she starts climbing out of.
Captain, you can follow her. I will wait behind for Cool, and then we will join you on the ship.
All right. I go after her.
Okay. As she's leaving, as Lyra kind of like starts to climb, Rubius goes over. Mistress Lyra, the circumstances of which your arrival, of course, we apologize for the mishap. Of course, we meant you no harm, and hope that we will continue to be friends after this. And you just kind of look, and like all the droids kind of look at Lyra. She just doesn't say a word and climbs up.
Verbius.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. Yes. You look so familiar.
I believe we last saw each other on Korriban, was it?
You see like a slight kind of twitch with the protocol droid. No, I don't remember much of Korriban till I was found by Cool's gang. What happened on Korriban?
You used to be in the service of one Zat Thumper. Do you recall?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. They found me after I was abandoned by my team, and that's all I remember.
Maybe it would be best not to refresh his memory.
Most intriguing. And he like starts to kind of walk. I'm sorry, was there something you needed?
No.
Another refreshment of Lynn's? She stocks a lot of these beverages. Most of the fridge is just alcohol.
I'll take some to go.
Of course. And the Septoid droid goes and like just bring drops.
Say no to free
Gets
booze.
like 7 bottles.
Yeah.
Thanks, Septo Droid.
Yeah.
Thank you, Verbius. You've been a great help.
Yes, of course. Of course, yes. Until, again, please take care of Commander Cool. He is, of course, of great importance to the galaxy. And he starts to like walk off.
All right. I go back to the ship.
Okay. You go up to the ship.
I
Yep.
stay behind waiting for Cool to
Sure.
come out of this meeting so that I can grab him and then we can leave.
Okay. Cool.
And I'm waiting.
Yeah.
You and Lyra are aboard the Yojimbo.
Okay.
She's like instantly just like,
I'm trying to find her some other clothes.
she's
to
like
wear.
tossing it. She's like, oh my gosh. It just- so you guys are both walking towards, I guess, the...
Right. I have like other clothes.
Yeah, you have other clothes. She's like, should I be concerned about... She just points to
Kalev.
Kalev, who's just on a...
I
What What happened?
He'll be fine next week.
Well, listen,
Next week,
I
that
told
took
you
me
that
some
Aaron Val is fine, and
Yeah,
as
where
far
is
as I
he?
know, he is.
Okay.
His ship, not so much.
Oh, the Indomitable?
Yes. It was an unfortunate casualty of an encounter we had with the Pike Syndicate. In desperation, when the life support systems went down, Caleb here seems to have put on some kind of battle mask to preserve what little oxygen he could.
I see. And that all happened at Spira?
No, today.
Okay, let's take it one step at a time. Let's talk Spira.
Well, we had an encounter with the Grand Admiral of the Imperial Army.
What? We were supposed to just get the thing in the...
I know. It got complicated.
She starts to get, you can tell that she's actually starts to get a little upset and like pounds like the metal hole. Like just in frustration, and it kind of echoes through the Ojibwe. All I know is I said we were going to the casino to scout everything out, and I proposed that we check out where the vault is. Suddenly, Aaron and Io decided to go off and leave me by myself. Next thing I know, I'm held hostage by a bunch of droids in cloaks who are trying to get me to get inside the vault.
And did you?
Yeah, we got in after everything started going haywire. They just grabbed a bunch of credits and then we left.
You didn't take anything else?
No, they just grabbed credits and bounced. Honestly, I've had a lot of time to think. Well, before I say that, what happened to you on Spira? What happened to Korn? Saul?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
I mean that we were separated. I tried to come find you, find Aaron, Io. Everything went horribly wrong with Coop.
Coop.
Our contact there.
I remember. He was the singer.
Yeah.
Is he dead?
No. As far as I know, he's in Imperial custody.
So good as dead. Okay.
Yeah. And I tried to get Corin and Sewell to come help us. It's not like they don't have experience with pulling off heists on major resort planets. And I sent Corin to get Sewell to rendezvous with Herg and Caleb at our suite to provide backup to get us out of here. I don't know. But as far as I know, Sewell was already gone.
You don't know for sure if he made it okay?
No. And once the fighting started going down in the resort tower, that was when Corin got separated from Sewell and from Caleb and Herg, and
So we just don't know for sure. So then I guess I'm just confused. What happened after Spira? They contacted. You said Aaron's fine, but they contacted him, and it seems like it's been a long time. I thought something was wrong.
the droids.
Yeah, the droids. They contacted Aaron a while ago, and I assumed something was terribly wrong because
They contacted Aaron a while ago?
Yeah, and finally I told them to contact you.
I didn't know that they'd been in contact with Aaron.
Go and roll. Do your charm.
What's the difficulty?
Roll,
2 red,
roll
2
for-
red.
Roll for bus, throwing under.
1 purple.
What?
1 purple.
1 purple.
It's okay.
She's
The odds are still
been
in
here
favor.
for a very
I know.
long.
I'll take those. I'll take those setbacks.
She's been wearing
2
sweatpants.
setbacks.
All right. Get ready. Okay. Oh!
Yes.
What?
Oh.
Okay, this
Oh.
is a tea leaf reading situation.
Oh shit.
A success,
Okay.
4 advantages, a triumph, and a despair.
I would say technically it's still more positive than
It's
anything.
more positive
I know
than
we don't
negative.
count triumphs and despairs canceling each other out.
No, they don't.
They don't.
My headcanon we do, which means it's still a success and 4 advantages at the end of the day.
And that's why I'm sitting over here. Okay. She doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
She just seems to kind of like wince and like think for a minute. You see like a tear like start to form, and then she like holds it in. She grabs your hand.
Mm-hmm.
She looks you in the eyes. She just kind of stares for a moment. I believe you. But as like her eyes start to water a little bit, you get the feeling that the part that she believes is that you didn't know.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry that we took so long to come find you. All I knew leaving Spira was what Aaron told me, was that he'd seen security footage. That droid that he bought at Space Sharper Image is a lot more advanced.
He was
than,
really drunk.
Yeah. Well, it seems like Randall wanted him to have that droid. But it did play back some security footage from Spira of you taking off with the cloaked figures, and I'm glad that it was the droids.
I guess I didn't think about how you guys would have thought that would down.
It didn't look great.
Look, this is just a lot. So maybe she like gets up. I just need a little time. And she like goes through the refresher.
Yeah.
Cut to on the Cool's prize. You're kind of waiting. Cool and Lynn are talking in the other room. All the other droids are there. One just comes up to you. It's a Gonk droid, and it's just wonk, wonk,
No.
wonk,
No, thank you.
wonk.
Please, no.
And like looks over at the Septoid droid and like looks back. Wonk,
Yes.
wonk, and then it like starts to turn and walk like farther up to the ship.
Hurry up, Cool. Hurry up.
Verbius, the protocol droid, comes up, and I'm sorry. Have we also met before?
I don't remember.
Good, neither do I. And he just extends like a little hand. He's like, to the first time, I guess, if this is it. It's a pleasure to meet you. You protect Commander Cool. Yes? You are the Herg?
Yes.
Yes.
I am the Herg.
He speaks very fondly of you.
I protect everyone on the Yojimbo.
Oh, well, that's what Cool says. That's what he does. But I believe that you assist him in this, yes?
Then we both do this, yes.
Yes, yes. A question. What is the box, and why do you put him in it?
Do you ever feel that biological beings make mistakes?
Yes, you make quite a lot of them.
I would agree with that. Do you ever wish that you could banish them somewhere for a temporary amount of time?
You just see, like, every single droid who's, like, doing their thing just stops, and they all, like, look towards the room that Lynn is in, and then they all look at each other, and then they all look back at you. No, never.
I lean in. That's what the box is for.
Ah, yes. So you put Cool in the box to save him from your mistakes and give him his alone time. I understand now. And then it starts to walk.
Sure, whatever.
Right then, the door opens up.
Yeah, so I think that covers it. Just keep doing what you're doing. Yep.
And he's like walking out. Lynn kind of moves towards the cargo area that's nearby and like pulls out like a hover, like a little crate. And it's like repulsor lives like, I don't know, maybe we can fix it up. But here you guys, I guess, good luck and we'll be in touch. Cool.
All right, Hurry, you ready to get out of here?
Yes, let's go.
Great.
Can you carry this up, though?
Certainly. What is it?
I can tell you in roughly 5 minutes.
I understand. Another classic, cool, stupid thing that I hate. All right, here we go.
Okay, so you guys get aboard the Yojimbo, and you're aboard. You get the cargo. It takes a minute. Sure, if you guys are detaching, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lynn hails your
guess.
ship one more time.
I accept.
Captain, Kilara, I'd say it was a pleasure, but I'm sure that this was equally as bizarre to you as it was to me. That being said, please take care of Cool. This whole thing would fall apart without him, as much as that might seem extremely strange and maybe even important. That being said, she like gives you coordinates or like her communication. If ever you're in need of trouble, if he's ever being trouble, just give me a call. I can only understand the pain of being in the presence of one droid, as you can imagine. I'm here in a ship full of them. So anytime you want to talk about it, you just let me know. I see you took some beer. You know what? That one's on me. See you around.
See you around.
Go ahead and roll a pilot space to de-dock. It's only going to be one difficulty.
Okay. All right, let's see. Dang, that was real good. 3 success, 1 advantage.
So you just are in the process of disconnecting
Right.
when suddenly your sensors pick up
Another ship
approaching.
All right. All right, do I have a visual on it?
It's extremely easy to spot as out of hyperspace, almost directly on top of you, is an Imperial Star Destroyer.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Shit!
We're gonna cut over back to Chandrilla.
We're just like, fuck.
Like when I say like right above you, it's like right above you. The hangar bay is like right above you.
no.
You can already see that there's like TIE fighters like prepped,
Oh,
like
no.
in the hangar, ready to come out. Chandrilla, you guys have made your way through this windy kind of dirt path. You see in front of you is the manor, the hills, and everything, but right in the immediate kind of coming down out of the hill, basically, as you're coming down the slope, there is like this checkpoint with like a fence and sign. This is private property, Yemlock Corporation. With like a security gate, there's lights. You see that there's at least 3 or 4 armed individuals manning this kind of checkpoint before you can even get farther into like the valley in where the estate is.
Is it 3 or 4?
3 or 4. It looks like 4 at this point. You wait some time. You see, yes, you start to count, and it's definitely 4.
Okay.
Have they spotted us?
It does not look like that's
No,
the case.
okay.
You guys have presumably. I'm not having you guys.
No,
so
no.
you get to like the edge of the hill, coming out of like that network of mountains and kind of hilly stuff, to just be at the top of the precipice, and you can see that this is like down at the bottom as a kind of check gate coming off the hill.
Lights are off. Turn them off.
Yeah,
'cause
sure.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I don't want to be spotted.
fair enough.
All roads lead here, I guess.
Okay. I have a variety of suggestions.
Please.
Okay. Suggestion 1. I crash into the gates. You sneak in.
Suggestion 2.
We both crash into the gates. Triple M. We both charge in.
Option 3.
We both find a way to sneak in quietly. Option 4. It is a nice view. We have been saying we were just here on our honeymoon. We hang out and enjoy the night sky.
As much as I would love option 4, I didn't come here for a reason.
To crash into the gates.
Wait.
Option 1 is go.
Wait.
Do you floor it or do you? Okay, good.
I think we're just sitting on top of the speeder right now.
While you're take a moment to figure that, we ended tier 3 light side for the second round. That sounds like, hey, you want to know what was inside there? Back to
That ass up.
Thank you, chat.
like these are kind of you can use it to fill a Bacta tank.
Right. but we
You don't have
of
one,
those.
so you might have to look into that. But that still has the healing properties of Bacta if you used it if you're trying to
Gonna shower with
shower
it.
into,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
whatever you want to do. With that,
Herg hair gel.
we're entering our third and final round of season 2.
Oh my god.
Pencils and Parsecs. This one is called Star Destroyer Names.
Oh man, what are our options?
What are our options? I took these from, I proposed it to our Pencils and Parsecs fan community.
Don't tell us what the tiers are. Just tell us the names.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you the names.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna read them out of order too.
Okay.
One of them is Fly Casual.
Like casual.
One of them is The Promise.
Okay.
Very
One of
rebelly.
them is The Empire's Conscience.
Very rebelly.
Conscience, yeah. One of them is The Bail Organa.
That was Joe's suggestion.
Don't say that. Now they're.
What? It was on Reddit. How many people can read it?
One of them is called The Turncoat. And then one of them is called The Rebel Scum.
Isn't turncoat a term from like Earth history that's specific to like the Revolutionary War? Isn't that what that's from?
kinda.
We just went to a space hurt. So
Yeah,
it's fine. Yeah, we're all
you did.
good.
You guys did.
Yeah.
And you did not get the insurance, and you will
Space
be
Enterprise.
paying for that.
Those are all great. I don't know which one I want it to be.
They're all good
You
names.
can
yeah.
say which one
Yeah,
if
good.
you
I
think.
don't know. I can't decide on which one I want it to be. I'm not trying to sway the voting.
To remind
one way or the
everybody,
other.
there was a Star Destroyer that defected
Yes.
to the Rebel Alliance. This
And
is-
explain that again logistically. Like, how is it an entire crew of people from the Empire? No, it's what?
No, it would be so like Star Destroyers
The minimum
can
number of
house
people to pilot
a very large amount of
Yeah.
equipment. Like I think on each one there's at least like I think something like 6,000 stormtroopers just on
Yeah.
a Star Destroyer. So
There's a
clearly
lot of
all
people.
of those people did not defect. So it'd be a core group of maybe the command staff, technicians. So most of the hardcore people. So this ship was probably in some sort of dry dock that they got on board, bluffed their way.
Do you think they even like, as they took off? Do you think they even like killed people that were still in the Empire?
Presumably, if there were any on board,
Yeah.
kill or probably take prisoner. Depends. There is a nerd out here for a second. There is a rebel strategy for taking over Star Destroyers, and one of them is like you basically punch in, you go straight for the command center, you take it out, you lock everything down, and then you have to go like compartment by compartment to basically fight all of the stormtroopers that are in there, like lock everything down.
Okay.
So theoretically,
That's what we gotta
you could do that.
No, what? Where are you pulling that from?
kidding.
What canon?
They have like different. There's stories of like rebels taking them over. There's one. I guess I'm not familiar with it, but there was I guess
Book,
one that they did
comic
for something with Jakku because they took over a Star Destroyer and Jakku, I guess. But there's different times. I think Han Solo's been a part of a group that did it.
That's that Star Destroyer in Jakku, yeah.
Probably not that one
Oh, not that
because
one?
they took it over. I thought. So
Well, maybe they took it over to...
and then crash it. I don't know. Hey, look, here's the beauty of Star Wars. There's a lot of stuff out there.
Yeah.
Just go check it out. Or, now that you have that, write your own little fun story about rebels or Imperials surviving in a siege. With that, I'm going to reset the clock. I'm going to start the timer for, again, if you're with us, this third and final round of Season 2.
Season 2.
Pencils and Parsecs. Go in fast and hard because you don't know when this is going to end. I might literally just be like, and now we're done.
Last week we ended like 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
We did.
And reminder, a subscription is worth 50 points. Towards Light or Dark. So if you have a name, maybe even one of your own that you suggested if it made the cut. Also, back it up, there were so many wonderful names
There
that
were lots
everyone
of
did.
good names
It was
in
really
there.
hard to
Names.
pull down to 6. There were some that were like, oh, that's really good, but my nerd brain was like, that's a name of another ship, I can't use it. One of them being, you guys already encountered a ship called the Redemption, because that was the medical frigate that was going
Yes,
to
the Redemption.
Naboo. It's the same ship that Luke gets his hand fixed on. That being said, thank you everybody for participating. If your name didn't make it, we still really appreciated it.
Yeah.
If you really want your name and you haven't subscribed yet, man, boop, this is an opportunity. Worth 50 points. That's my spiel. I'm gonna start it.
Let's see what happens.
There'll be more stuff to name later.
Oh,
Then we
yeah.
love.
We make shit up all the time.
All the
We
time.
do.
All the time. So with that, you guys are discussing one of four
4
plans.
options, yes.
Last hour.
Do we still punch stuff?
No.
Oh no, you can't punch that. Sorry.
No.
That hey,
Should've punched one of
that
those
one
robots.
did not work out for you guys. Tell us where the manor is, punch. Give me Lyra, punch. Cool, let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That bellhop, right?
Hyperspace. Ugh.
Punch the bellhop.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
kissed his face instead.
Yeah. We're lovers, not
You
fighters.
guys are in your
Been a while.
ship, or your speeder. What are you doing?
Okay. What are the options again?
I'm leaning dramatically on the outside of it.
Oh, you guys like parked in, gotten out?
Yeah.
Kind of get a better look of the
Do a perception.
estate. Oh, okay. I'm just speaking generally.
Oh no, or you can just kind of.
Yeah, we're just speaking generally.
sure.
Yeah, I'm not looking for anything specific.
Yeah.
'cause-
Again, 4 very different, but very unique and brilliant in their own ways plans. 1, I crash into the gate with the car.
Next.
Okay. 2, we crash into the gate in the car. Triple M, which I guess is redundant. Should I just call it? It should just be called the Miri Allen Magma Maneuver. I call it that now. You know, where you and
Yes, I know, I know,
that
I
one.
know,
We do
it's-
that.
yeah, it's okay.
Always works. 3, we both just find a way to sneak quietly over the fence without alarming those guards. 4, we hang here. It's a nice night.
If only you had a bottle of wine.
Don't anymore.
Honestly, 4. Realistically, do you have an option 5?
We casually stroll up to the gate and murder.
Here's the thing.
Casual murder.
First and foremost, I said I wasn't going to get you killed.
Okay, so no option 5.
Second, just put the pieces together. Whatever connection I may have to this house here, there are 4 armed guards outside. I have no idea what they know about me? Anybody connected to me? And nobody wants to talk about the Emerald Corporation.
Oh, the answer that you need might be in that house.
Oh, I know definitely one answer at least is in there.
Is it an answer you want?
think it's an answer I already know.
Oh, but it would be nice to sort of confirm. Yeah, okay.
It wouldn't be nice at all.
Necessary more.
There's a ping on Io's datapad.
This is cryptic.
Yeah. Don't pick it up. Option 4. Don't pick it up. Option 4.
Is it a call? Is it a message?
It's not a call. It's just your datapad is pinging.
Okay, well, it's not. Nobody's trying to hail me. Yes? I check it.
It is a signal that is being transmitted to your datapad from farther up. You can tell he can't pinpoint its exact location, but if you recall, one of the messages that you received was that someone was being sent.
A droid was being sent.
It seems your proximity has picked this up.
Is it past the security gates?
Yes, of course.
We see 4 armed guards out there.
Mm-hmm.
Who's to say there's not more waiting behind the gates?
Oh, there's probably a lot waiting.
Yeah, that's not smart.
No. What was that?
Remember how I said people were looking for me?
Mm-hmm.
One of the messages that I received said that they were sending a droid to this very location. So far, just like everything else, they were telling the truth.
So if there's someone on the other side of this wall waiting for you, are we on the list?
There's a droid waiting on the other side of the wall.
Your backstory is very confusing. I don't understand what's happening.
I said somebody was sending me a droid.
Okay. Why didn't it just come to us?
I don't
It's
know.
almost like it's like 12 or 13 pages worth of backstory.
Yes. Yep. I sent you a whole novella.
So, option 3, we quietly sneak over the gate.
Yes.
Okay, option 3 it is.
But I was telling the truth when I said I liked option 4 the best.
That was 2.
Let's option 3 this, shall we?
Option 3 it is. I've always wanted to use my Yojimbo member climbing gear.
I don't have any. No.
Nope.
I lost it.
I might have been in hunting gear too.
Oh, then we share.
Okay.
I do whatever climbing people do to climb down the thing.
Yodel? Okay, well...
Unless we don't need to. Hang on, wait, I'm hectoring. Do I need to climb down the hill?
Think of it like this. You guys are at the top of this hill, right? It's like kind of mountainy, but not like crazy mountainy, right? You're at the top of this precipice that kind of comes down the hill where there is this checkpoint.
Okay.
So you would need to, you could walk now. It's just a smooth walk. But to approach...
That's approaching. We don't want to do that. We want to...
You would need to stealthily, is what I think I'm interpreting what you're saying. You don't need to climb towards the fence, you would need to sneak towards
We're
the fence.
outgunned.
Sure.
That's the thing.
Okay.
There's no climbing needed to reach the fence, there's climbing needed to get over the fence.
Got it. Okay.
Yes, that makes sense.
We're going to do...
Can I get some stealth checks
Stealth checks.
Yeah.
from the both of you?
All right. I get 1 automatic boost to my stealth.
Ooh.
I have bad news.
Oh no.
You're not very stealthy.
I have gas and I
Man,
can't hold it.
Skulldug.
I'm not bad.
Can you skulldug your way over the wall?
I move skull, Doug.
It's okay, my stealth is bad too.
Io, this is something that you have done before.
Damn, girl.
So it's only going to be 3 difficulty. I'm going to give you a natural setback, though.
Damn it.
Because you are in a very fancy dress.
Yes, I am.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
In heels?
Stand out.
Yup.
Oh, it's Jurassic World. Okay.
Yeah.
Setback. Yeah.
But
Oh, too bad that T-Rex is
horizontal
down.
aisle.
Right.
Saying.
Right.
Okay, in that case, I 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. I will take 2 boosts, 1 ability. Ah, damn it. God damn it. 3 failures.
Oh my god!
And 7 advantages.
How many advantages?
7.
Jeez.
Do I need to roll?
I would need Aaron to roll as well.
Please roll better than me.
I won't. What am I rolling
have-
against?
4
Oh, it's hard.
difficulty.
Sneak down this hill.
It's dark.
It's
I'm an
dark,
idiot.
but you're also moving towards a fence where there's people and they have
This is like
lights.
when you were playing flashlight tag as a kid and you were like trying to like lay on the ground in a way that people wouldn't find you.
Yeah. Just, but like in the open.
Oh yeah, 100%. Definitely did that.
I'm going to take my 3 difficulties. Is that okay with you guys?
Yeah. We're fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's just a
They're
start.
only going to start
however-
short there.
It's fine.
we're good.
We're alright.
We're just gonna use 14 boosts to like hail them like,
magic.
hello. Yeah.
We are Darth Vader. Please let us go.
They're like, shit, checks out. We gotta
We gotta let him go. We gotta let him go,
got all
guys.
the successes.
3 advantages.
We are Darth Vader.
We.
Hello! Hello, fellow Sith. We are
That checks out. That checks out.
the fact that we went with laughter.
Okay, so you guys are sneaking through.
Identify
We have a
yourselves.
lot of
You have a lot of advantages.
Yes, you do.
So this is how this is going to play out. You're sneaking along. And as you're moving closer, you notice that the light that they have, there's lights that are, just above the entrance to this gate, indicating like, hey, this is a checkpoint, don't turn around kind of thing. But all of a sudden, just a searchlight comes on nearby, almost kind of doing a routine look
Perimeter check.
through. And as you all hold your breath, as the light is moving closer and closer to you, it goes over you. But continues to make its way up the hill to the land speeder, where it stops and you hear a whistle and commotion as 3 of these individuals that you've seen at the gate are moving out from the gate up the hill towards the speeder.
Would you say it's easier to quickly climb over this thing, or?
You've only made it about half of the way to the fence.
And where is in relation to us? Where is the fence and where is the checkpoint?
They're both in front of you.
Okay.
I'm assuming you guys didn't go straight at the gate because that wouldn't make sense. You've kind of
we've
gone off to the one of the
off to the
equivalent sides,
side.
left or right, your choice. So you're kind of using the shadows of the hill, and everything is cover. But so you're trying to go for an area of the fence that isn't like the main checkpoint itself. But you're seeing just, and these guys are heading out from the checkpoint out to the top of the hill where the speeder is.
Where a speeder is. Oh, we should have gotten the insurance, shouldn't we? Well,
Stealthy double time.
stealthy double time.
Give me another stealth check.
Oh boy.
I'll have 14 boosts, so we'll see.
What have I done? I ended the game.
And with that,
And with that, we end Sepsis and Parsecs Season 2 with, oh shit, I broke the game.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Sounds
Am I
about
rolling
right.
against?
It's still going to be 4.
But there's less people to stealth by.
Fair enough.
Yes.
I will make it 3, but a natural setback because you're trying to fastly stealthily move.
Which I have done before.
Yes, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
that-
3 purple and a setback.
I'm going to save that boost for the guys with the Star Destroyer hovering over them and just.
I mean, there's still
rolling
time. You can
bareback.
also.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
There's still
Here we
time.
go. 2 failures.
Mm-hmm. That is a failure and 2
disadvantages. I'm sorry, 2 disadvantages.
Io, please also do your stealth.
Stealth check. Okay.
It will
So I
be
get 1 automatic boost.
2
second.
purple,
2 purple.
but a natural setback
Damn it.
because you are still in a
I'm
dress.
still in the dress. Yes.
You guys should get used to just running around in this stuff like normal. Like
Oh, here's the thing. I am.
like a normal person.
Yep.
No, true.
I am. Anything else?
No,
That's
that's
mad at
it.
you because you're with me. It's rage by association.
I will take 3 boosts and 1 ability.
Again, the
Okay. 5 successes, 1 disadvantage.
You succeed. The disadvantage is Aaron doesn't.
yeah. So Aaron straight up has a failure and that.
She gets to leave the
You guys are making it towards the fence. Again, you're holding your breath as it seems like the individuals have reached the top of it. Flashlights are on. You're at the fence when you hear the sound of something on the other side. And you hear a deep.
Whoa. Oh man, they got like a pet.
Oh my gosh, what animal could this be?
Yeah, seriously.
It's a porg.
That was obviously a farther.
Instantly, of course, it seems like the dog has caught, or this creature has caught both of your guys' scent. And
Nope, they're just going all in on the light side.
you can't hear what it is, but you hear the sound of somebody talking to a radio communication over by the checkpoint. And is shining a light over in your area.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, that was your guys' threats. The failure is the light lands exactly on one Aaron Val.
Cool.
You didn't technically roll it. It's the implied failure. So at this point, the light is shined in your direction. The dog is aware of you fully, but the light is shining in your direction.
It's shining in our general. Okay, then I pull.
Not yours, mine.
Just in that direction. You're not. It's not
general.
on you.
Yeah.
It's not on you. You haven't been.
It's in our general
Sorry,
direction.
Thank you. I was
Yeah.
about to do something very.
No. Because you didn't. It's technically a failure with it, but for the in your direction, not landed on you.
I see that. I take his arm and I pull him away from wherever that light is coming from.
Sure.
Please. Don't get killed too. Do you hear that?
Yes. What do you guys do at this?
I don't know. Okay.
You can walk him back to the city.
With the armed guard?
Better than the thing with the barks.
There could be 3 more barks back behind the guard.
We should stop calling them barks. We sound like children. Look, there's no other way but forward. Let's do it.
Gate.
Gate.
Fine, gate.
Follow my lead.
Oh, it's just the Jabari tribe. That's all.
Wait. Come here.
Before she.
Come here. Your collar's crooked.
That may have been the microphone.
Naeem is so disappointed.
I'm sure that the audience picked up him going off screen.
Yeah.
That was good.
That was fantastic.
Pretend I did that without messing up the mic.
Yeah.
Whoa, they are all in on that light side.
Must be a cool name.
So I'm sorry. You fix his collar.
No, I'm not touching the mic.
I think it's
Always.
That's my
Stride on forward towards the gate.
Okay. You stand up. You are. As you stand up, instantly the light is on you. So you're spotted, and you're moving towards the gate.
Yes, hands up. Excuse me, my name is Aaron Val. Tourist here on the wonderful planet of Chandrilla. And boy, am I lost.
As you're proceeding to walk towards the gate, saying this, what are you doing?
Am I just following behind you?
Do what you need to do.
Okay, that's what I'm doing because he might get shot where he stands. So
Okay.
I'm doing that.
So as you guys are both following the lights going back and forth on you, the dog creature is barking and moving alongside you from the gate.
From the gate, got it.
I feel like I have caused so much commotion. I apologize. I wanted to take my beautiful fiance out on just, an evening drive through the vineyards. I am so sorry. I feel like I have caused a real caboodle here.
It's a word.
Just a word.
What was my fake name?
Fade.
No.
Jenkins.
Frayed Jenkins. J''K''N''S.
It's pronounced Jacquin.
Which was a Rhodian fake ass name.
That's right. What was
A
They shot the dog, right?
large kind of whining sound
God damn.
spools up as it leaves from kind of the box, kind of bunker area of this build checkpoint. And Aaron Val is hit. You take 17 points
Oh my god.
of strain.
So you
Strain pass out.
All of my muscles just stopped working. I had 14 points.
You
of
pass
strain.
out and collapse to the ground.
Does 3 of that spill over into wounds? If
Nope.
It's, no, it's just no. So I'm.
Kim was like, no, don't give me an idiot.
That's a good idea. I like this rule.
Hits the floor. Damn.
I mean, I look good. Doing it,
Io?
I guess.
Yes.
You have how much range defense do you have? 0, right?
Range defense is 1.
1. Okay.
Oh my god. Sorry, Naeem.
And as you see kind of the energy bolt that hits Aaron, and he collapses down, you are hit with an energy bolt.
No.
And you're going to take 18 points of strain.
Jeez. She also passes
I
out.
collapse too.
What? It usually works. Oh my god.
And as the last kind of moments that you see, as this shock goes over you, Aaron Val is already on the ground, collapsing as you start moving towards the ground and black out. We're gonna cut to
Oh my god.
the Yojimbo.
Oh goody.
Remind us what the last thing happened with us was?
You were
A
about
Star Destroyer. showed up.
Star Destroyer.
I'm running to the gunner station and I'm like, Captain, we're so far.
Hold on, Herc. I'm gonna try to get a signature on that Star Destroyer.
What?
Like
Sure.
I'm trying to figure out, I'm
You're-
trying to find the signature of the ship.
Instantly caught in a tractor
Tractor
beam.
beam.
You can go ahead and try.
I still
and
want to
get a
try.
signature.
I still want to try and get the signature on this ship.
Sure.
I'm just trying to make sure it's not one particular.
Captain, should we try to run away?
We're stuck in a tractor beam. I think
Go
our
ahead and roll your computers.
best option now is going to be to try and talk our way out of this one.
What if we're boarded? What if it's Lord Vader?
Computers.
Okay, what's the difficulty?
4.
Can we
Difficulty.
lie and say we're Darth Vader?
I don't think that would work, Herg.
How are you so calm right now, Captain?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna. Listen, there's so many light side dice. They're all passed out. I don't want to miss this opportunity to thank the internet for your generous donations, possibly at the detriment of my own health. I'm not using 15 boosts.
Sure.
But I am going to use.
I'll tell you what.
What?
Never mind. Continue to do it.
You're probably going to do it.
There was a version where you could have pulled it and have no negative effects.
That's fine. I've accepted the negative consequences. I will take
Try to be nice, guys.
an extra ability. I'm going to take 2 extra abilities.
Sure. Let me say this.
Right.
And how many boosts?
If you're
5.
You're boned. No.
No.
Severity of the dice you pull
Right.
won't necessarily come into play. There's a lot in there.
Yeah.
And I also want.
Right.
Basically, you're going to get a negative side effect from
I'm
this,
sure I am.
but it won't be
Doesn't matter how-
directly tied to the amount of dice that you pull.
Okay, great.
Normally I do, but
Right, I know.
there's a lot in
I'm
there.
taking 2 abilities and
Yeah.
2 boosts.
2? We got 15.
I know. All I'm trying to do is figure out what the ship is. We might need those.
Fair. I'm about to punch somebody.
Okay. 2 success, 2 advantage.
Put a Star Destroyer.
You go to the console.
Right.
You start pulling it in.
Right.
You get a name for the ship.
Right.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you what that name is.
Oh, that's okay. That's a good thing. 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 That's a good thing.
For the next 35 minutes.
Good.
Or it could be a minute from now.
Or a minute
So
from
if
now.
you want it to be whatever Tier 3 Dark Side is.
As
Above game, I thought you were gonna be like, unfortunately, it's definitely the Chimera. And I'd be like, God damn it!
And that's what we're like.
and as
Shit.
you're being pulled in, you're being hailed.
Captain, who is it?
I don't know. I respond to the hailing.
I don't have them. I wish I had. No, he doesn't have them on. A familiar face of one Randall in an ISB uniform.
I get out of my stupid chair. This guy.
Captain, it seems we have you in quite a little pickle here. You are caught in our tractor beam, it seems.
It also seems that these would be the coordinates that you provided us with to arrange this rendezvous so that we could go and rescue Emrys. So,
I gave these coordinates to Aaron Val.
and Aaron Val gave them to us. What of it?
Go ahead and roll.
Oh, I should have told him that.
You really probably should have told me this.
I'm already dead.
What am I rolling?
Give me a charm check.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're gonna take. I'm gonna roll for it actually.
Okay.
You're gonna take 3 wounds.
3 wounds. Okay.
3 wounds. You alright? Okay.
Just being in Randall's presence makes me feel a little ill.
This is gonna be 2 red dice,
2 red.
2 purple dice.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay, I know.
It's okay.
Okay. I would like to take.
Yes.
I would like to take 3 boosts,
Okay.
and I think that'll be good.
Okay, you'll take 2 strain.
Okay.
Fuck.
Okay. So
That's okay, that's okay,
That's okay.
that's
Because
okay.
I have an ability, Natural Charmer, which allows me to re-roll a charm check once per session.
I wanted that failure so bad!
Failure with 4.
You want to add, now that you have a second chance at this, do you want to add any more?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You got
I mean,
you got your.
I'm not
Hold
gonna crossing the streams is where it gets real bad.
Is she re-rolling the exact same pool of
Unless
dice?
she
You said
grabs
2
more.
red and 2
Yeah, it should have been the exact same.
purple was the difficulty.
Yes.
Okay.
And then whatever you pulled, you said you pulled
3 boosts.
3 boosts, and that's it?
I'm gonna also take 2 abilities.
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I swear to God. 8 success, 3 advantage.
Dang!
Suck it, Randall.
Well, Captain, as stupid as that sounds, I
Accurate.
somehow feel like that's accurate. I guess we have a lot to talk about.
I guess we do.
Welcome aboard the Rebel Scum.
What?
Rebel Scum.
And with that,
Oh my god!
Yeah.
we will end season 2
Oh!
of Pencils and Parsecs.
I'm pumped.
Damn!
I'm pumped.
Okay, I said the right one. Okay. We had a tier 3 light side, everybody.
We're just
Oh my god. Wow.
With that, quite a little bit of cliffhangers. If you like this, you know. Well, first off, thanks everybody for watching. That was great. Thank you for the dice. We're gonna do some post game Carnage report with this.
Yes.
That being said, thank you everybody for making a wonderful season 2. This goes to everybody at home watching. You guys are fantastic. Couldn't do it without either of you. Or all the wonderful people here at Hyper RPG. Everything you guys do helps keep the lights on, helps let us do this, helps let us troll Naeem by destroying the microphones while they're live. I was barking like a dog straight into it. With that, everybody, thank you so much.
Thank you, Naeem.
Yeah.
I guess
so
we'll
much.
just do a quick end credit scene.
Yeah.
Okay.
By end credit scene,
Does Aaron shit his pants?
Do
when
I
he
see this
goes
in my
unconscious?
dreams? Because I'm passed out.
how do I want to do this? How do I want to do this?
Yeah, they both
There's a lot of light-sided dice. They were really rooting for you, it seems
They
like. Or
were.
they really wanted the Rebel Scum.
Really want the Rebel Scum.
Scum.
That's what they really wanted.
Who came up with that?
That was a good name.
I don't know. I'm going to look on the Reddit. That was a good one. And, like we said, every week, directly affects the story. We had a Starter Star unlocked, and we had a Pencils and Parsec member come up with the name, and the community picked one. So there you go. That's how this works. And I love it. Do me a solid. I can't do stealth because that seems like that's as much as you should probably, I guess, use it or need it. You didn't do too well in it. So we're gonna do. We're gonna do Core Worlds again.
Again?
Yeah,
Okay.
you should have a thing. Skill
yeah, we're gonna do
that
Core
eventually
Worlds.
leads to boosting.
Even
Because I boosted my cunning.
you are approaching an area where I think this will probably
Core Worlds or Charm? No,
come in
my
handy.
story is
No,
consisted of. Okay.
you're boned on that. I'm talking about your knowledge of this particular Core World planet is coming back to you.
Got it.
So go ahead and roll that. Do me a favor. Do 4 purple dice,
Okay.
1 red dice, just for fun.
1, 2, 3, 4.
And you might as well clear that sucker out.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll have enough room. Okay, so I'm gonna take those 10 boosts and those 3 abilities.
Sure.
Sure.
Start with the abilities first, because
Okay.
sometimes I think it like caps out on
Yeah.
every dice.
So I'll start with the 3 abilities. So 1, 2, 3 green.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna throw in as many blue dice as I possibly can.
Sure.
So
10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Whoop.
Oh, okay. Well, and I'm gonna roll. So much
No
dice,
result. Oh, no,
so
it's on
much
yours.
Dice, so much dice. So much. Oh no 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 no.
They
Okay.
all blank.
No. 4 successes, 1 despair, and 9 advantages.
Ooh.
Oh.
You get downgraded in it?
Interesting.
I have to stop that.
Interesting. The red ended up being a despair. That's cool.
Dang.
But 4 successes and 9.
You're gonna do this.
Yeah.
You're gonna get a permanent rank
Okay.
in Cool.
In
Or I'm
Cool.
sorry, in Core Worlds.
Core Worlds. Okay.
But your despair is gonna be a natural setback to anything related to core checks
Okay.
on Chandrilla.
Specifically on Chandrilla. Okay, so natural.
Yeah, because you spent so much time in the Core Worlds, it doesn't make sense to do everything else.
Yeah.
It's just
yeah.
Chandrilla.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Because my memories. Okay.
Your
that
memory
makes-
is a
that makes sense.
little hazy.
So natural setback.
Natural setback.
Okay.
Any sort of Chandrilla checks. Cool. Well, with that, everybody, season 2, Pencils and Parsecs.
Woo!
That was one. That was one for the books. Hopefully, that was great and entertaining. We'll see what happens next season,
Which is.
which is Just kidding. It's next week.
week.
No, but seriously, be sure to tweet everyone using that Pencils and Parsecs. Hashtag let Hyper know how much you love the show.
Yeah.
Let us know how much you love the show.
Next season's gonna be dope.
Next
man.
season's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be dope. These guys got some good stuff
I can't
planned.
believe season 2 went by so quick.
I know.
Somebody was saying how, and I agree, how it just seems like we were on Spira.
I know.
And
Well,
we're
it's
already.
funny because when I got asked what happened after Spira, I was like,
What?
I don't know. A lot, weirdly, but I feel like
a
we were
lot.
just there.
We went to Spira.
Yep.
And then
We went
on
into
Spira, we went to
Yavin.
Yavin. We had a crazy adventure in the mist and all that stuff.
That was a good time.
All those fun times. Then we quickly turned that around and just went back to the Rebel fleet.
Yeah, and
Right?
we went to Tula.
And then that's when they sent you to Tula. That was
and then we
a
were like,
complete.
bye, Tula.
See
we
you
don't
later.
Need
Some
you.
adventures elsewhere.
And then you guys just split the party and make my life a living
We had a
nightmare.
couple
we are.
flashbacks.
Here
We had a couple flashbacks.
They were
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
We met
it was a good.
Edgelord.
We met Edgelord. We met
My
Edgelord.
fave.
Yeah, it was a
fave
good
character.
It was a
Really
good.
hope KDV8 is on the Rebel Scum.
So this is what I would humbly request
Yes.
everyone watching at home.
Yes.
Please do us a favor. One, if you jump in the Reddit, let us know everything. We love checking every week. I know there's rumors, talks, questions about getting like an actual just Pencils and Parsecs forum that we can talk.
Oh.
I don't know. So until the
Instead
meantime,
of using like a Reddit thread.
we'll use the Reddit, but then like that's for like because the Reddits are episodic and then they
Right.
go down. But the forum can just be like where
General.
people post stuff
Oh,
every
yeah.
time to
Yeah.
check stuff up. That being said, until we figure that out, be sure to jump in the Reddit Hyper RPG. Let us know your comments, questions, concerns, fun
Keith,
theories.
Give him love.
Yeah, definitely send
Yeah.
Keith some love.
It sucked not having Keith.
Yeah.
It did.
Yeah.
It
Tweet
did.
all of us. I like going on Twitter and
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
checking like hashtag Pencils and Parsecs.
Yeah.
I check it like every day.
Yeah.
The other thing that I'd humbly ask is with season 3 starting, it's going to be weird because we're jumping in this thing, but beginning of seasons are always a good way to get people on board. So
Yeah.
tell your friends, tell your enemies, tell your acquaintances, everybody.
Season 3 is gonna be dope.
Let's
These guys
get
have
season
told
3.
me, man, we've got a fully animated intro.
Yep.
It's gonna be
Yep.
bonkers.
Yep.
Like it's crazy. We got a license from Disney, so Hasbro's doing 3 3/4.
No. I just found out.
Yeah.
Got off the horn with Lucasfilms.
Yes.
Everything that we've done is canon.
It's
Canon.
canon.
Totally
Crazy.
I'm here.
And here's the kicker, because Kim Cannon is here.
Yep.
We also have, we're just going to announce it, actors from the live action movies are going to be
Yep.
guest starring on this
Next
show.
week,
So
next
tell
week.
your friends.
John Boyega, totally
Yeah,
gonna be
man.
here.
I'm so excited about Peter Cushing.
Yeah.
Joining the cast of
We got CG Peter Cushing in our
Yeah.
intro, like
Yeah.
we're like, cool.
No, seriously, I would love to keep doing this. So let's just tell
None of that is
everybody.
going to happen.
None of that's going to happen at all. No, seriously, we are now liable.
Yeah, we're not.
No, that really made me think of something, but I can't remember what it was. Well,
Okay,
while I'm
tell
thinking about
everybody-
that, tell everybody who you are
Yeah.
and where they can find you and what you love most about Star Wars.
Barts. My name's Hector Navarro. You can find me on the internet at Hector is Funny. What I love most about Star Wars is the hope that it gives people, especially kids. I feel like as we get into our 30s and we get to become cynical dudes
get
and
this
dudettes, we forget that we fell in love with this shit when we were kids. So I love that. God, man, I guess just that. So yeah.
All right.
I like it.
I'm Emma Fife. I can be found all over the internet at my name, Emma Fife, EMMAFYFFE. And what do I love most about Star Wars? I think maybe like, you know what? You know what I love most about Star Wars, you guys?
What?
Is all the stuff that's not about Jedi. Okay?
Yes!
Yeah.
Like that's my real answer.
Yeah.
Like
There's so much
Oh, you mean
there's so
like the show?
You like the show? Exactly.
yeah, because there's so much stuff that's like not, especially
Yeah.
all. And don't get me wrong, like I love the original trilogy. That's what I fell in love with as a kid. But all
Jedis are great.
the Jedi are great. However,
It's a
there's
big
so
galaxy.
much more
It's a big,
than
big, big
that.
galaxy.
And you don't need to have like the story be about somebody who is a Jedi to have an interesting story within Star Wars.
Yeah, you don't have to be corrupted by the dark side in order to have a good
Yeah,
compelling
exactly.
Story. Yeah.
Yeah, George Lucas.
George Lucas.
Get your shit.
That's my answer.
Noted. Okay.
So I am
have
Kim
computers.
Cannon. That is Kim with a Y in canon. Yes, everything I do is Star Wars canon. I 100% honest when I say this. My favorite thing about Star Wars, 100% honest, is playing Io.
Wow, that's gonna make me cry. That's so great.
Here's the thing, like I'm dead serious when I said I sent Bert like 12, 13 pages of backstory, and I'm still continuing to elaborate on that as well. So.
And I forget it every week.
Yeah. So yeah, no joke. Playing Io is my favorite thing about Star Wars.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm Joe Starr. You can find me at JoeStar187 on Twitter. Yeah, not to piggyback now, but my favorite Star Wars thing has become this show. It's been not necessarily the most fun year, and I got to come on here. I knew you two kinda-ish.
You were bugging us to come on this show.
Really was. I was being a little
Hey,
asshole
when can I
to
come
on
and
this show.
guest?
Hey, you know,
I like Star Wars.
I lost an Emmy to a Star Wars show. You guys have, I'm literally emotionally dependent on seeing you guys. And this has become a really awesome sort of family away from home.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I like young Anakin. I like Hayden Christensen.
Highly underrated.
You like
So my
Hayden
new
Christensen
family
or you like
and
Jake
Hayden
Lloyd?
Christensen's
Hayden
Anakin.
Christensen.
Pits, tips, subscribers.
Who are you? What's your favorite thing about
I'm
Star
Bert
Wars?
Jennings, Ninjanomics 101. I would say, to me, the thing I love most about Star Wars is the universe lore building. It's just, there's so much to it. There's so much that, maybe not so good, but there's a lot to it that I'm like, oh man, that thing is my favorite. Oh, that thing is my favorite. Fucking Mandalorians are sick. All this different stuff. But I think, honestly, I know I have different views than other people about current things Star Wars. And I can say, 100% without getting into that, I respect everyone's opinion, this show is definitively the thing that has continued and kept my enjoyment of Star Wars going. And that's a testament to all you guys, it's a testament to everyone there, where I don't think this is only, I'll phrase it like this. This has only taken my love of Star Wars to a new level that I didn't think was possible. So that's how I'll phrase
Well
that.
said. Well said.
Also, Dark Side. With that, I think that's everything. Who we are, jump in the Reddit.
Yeah.
Season 3.
Season
Keith
3.
is coming back, knock on wood, so we'll
next
be to
week.
see some cool stuff on what's happening with him. And
What
I
about
think
that
Helmet off. Yeah.
Yeah.
What if it wasn't Caleb? Shit.
you guys did.
It was.
You did take it off,
It's Lake Hev.
and you blew the Indomitable. So if he was on there,
He did.
he did.
Bro.
So I think that's it. So from all of us to all of you, may the
Force be with you.
See you.